Maybe I should tilt it down. I'm like trying to get the camera right. Excuse my face. I had to move everything today. Not everything like I had to move it before, but like I had to move some stuff in order to work up here a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully chat works. I'm gonna bring it up on my phone so that way I can see the chat here. Because per usual, it's like this big on the screen. Hello, Petunia. Hope you are doing well. I am back again already. Isn't it exciting? Hello, Ryan. Hope you're doing well. Wow, this lighting makes me actually look like I'm not like pale, pale as shit for once, which is fine. But we're gonna finish these today. We're absolutely gonna finish these today. Hello, you have arrived. Hello, Holy Knight. And hello, Maho. Hope you guys are doing well. Yes, we're gonna finish the hat today for sure. So that's the goal. Because last night I couldn't, my spine started hurting. Is not another video I took part in just dropped. Awesome, Ryan. Cool, cool. If you want to let everybody know what it is so they can check it out, go for it. And I cut some of the fabric. I didn't just leave everything out because I did end up having to work up here today. So I got everything kind of organized with the exception of one thing. I'm not too worried about it. It's the part of the collar. I'm actually gonna put the collar on, I guess. Why not? See how comfy it is. You got here out of the con. Oh, you got out of the con taking the train right now. How was the con, Maho? Tell us all. How was it? Was it tons of fun? Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be awkward to work in. Never mind. It's like, this is a good idea. No, it's not. By no means was that a good idea. I have to move this up here. I have to move some stuff. Let's see what we got. You just sent in the anime chat. Very nice, Ryan. You're currently watching a replay of your War Thunder matches because you want to know someone stole your kill or if the game ended and then count it. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha, Holy Knight. Gotcha. Gotta see what happened. Hello, Angel. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's chill. I already threaded the machine. I am like set today. I am like an overachiever. I even have my mannequin head thingy already. So, fun fact about this. The reason it looks silly on the top is because I measured my head and then I added plastic bags to, well, yeah, I figured out what I need to add. I added some cardboard and then I added plastic bags and then I added more plastic bags and I just taped over and over until I got to the right size that is my head. So that way when I'm working on wigs and stuff. I did this a while ago when I used to cosplay more. And I think I threw out the wig, like the head thing, because I was like, oh, I'm not going to cosplay too seriously anymore. But now I'm like, I should have done that. Who knows? Maybe my head got bigger by this point. Storm is battering you. Oh no. Another video. Okay, I already saw that. Well, I totally, again, I'm already reading out of order. I don't know why. But at least the stream is up. And it seems to be working. The chat is working. I pointed in the right direction. It's all good signs. Hopefully I don't jinx it, but all good signs of a good stream. But yes, you also are editing your tomfoolery. Number 3 video is in progress. Nice. Consuming chaos. Yes. Yes, I am consuming chaos. That is how life goes. That is exactly how my life goes. So anyways, I have my little thing that I was putting on my head before. And, you know, my thing that I keep putting on my head to make sure I didn't lose it. Because I'm using this as an idea. And luckily, good thing I didn't do this last night because I had time to think about what I was doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sucker. And first I'm going to cut this. This is the nice fabric that we put on the ears. I'm going to cut this to match the size of this. It might be a little thicker, like a little wider than this, because as you can see it like goes to here. But I actually think in order to have the ears, they might go a little off the edge. So I have to real quick measure that. And then I'm going to pin it to this, the nicer one, and then hot glue them to it, because it'll be like as if it was my head, because it's the same size. These things, these ideas were not going to happen last night after 3 hours of streaming. So I'm glad I took a break. Also, I don't know why, but my bangs are super off or I'm tilting my head like crazy. I don't know. It's been a crazy day. We cleaned our garage today, and that was no easy feat. It's not completely clean, but we did really good work on it today. Hence the no makeup on the picture earlier. I was like, I'm not wearing makeup to clean a garage. That's not happening. You are currently watching a replay. Okay, I already read that. Holy Night. Let's see. This one means a lot to me since it would have been my 5th kill and me getting 5 kills and not dying is an achievement. I even marked a tank to show that I got the 5 kills with it. Nice! You're hungry. You're gonna go make food now. Alright, Holy Night. Enjoy your food. We will maybe see you later. We'll see you in a later stream if we don't see you later in this one. So, have a good one. But, yeah. So, I finally... My brain's working. I took a nap. It's crazy. I took a nap before the stream like I used to. Where, you know, I would fall asleep and then I'd be a little late and whatnot. It's not why I'm late tonight, kind of. But... like, I actually did that instead of being completely just an insomniatic little crazy person who doesn't need any sleep whatsoever. So I'm in a pretty good mood, and I feel pretty confident about this right now. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I do have to point this at me. Oh, I also was wondering, like, I like the UI that I made. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna. But would you guys prefer if I actually, and I don't know how well this would work because I'm kind of all over the place here, and like for this angle it wouldn't really help, but would you guys prefer if I had an angle looking down like I do for my other streams? Because I technically have the other camera still, and I could set it up. I just haven't been doing that because I wasn't sure it would even matter so much. Oh yeah, this actually is so perfect. Okay. Okay, we got this. Go ahead and make a whatchamacallit, stencil, nope, tracing, yeah, that's the word, of this, of black on black, and then we will go ahead and do this. Woohoo! I'm so excited! And we should have time to do, like, I said one of the other things. So I want to make, for the collar, I need to make a square, as you can see by the Ushkas on the screen. I'm now pointing in the wrong way. That way, that one. And that one. That one. There. I'll figure it out eventually. But, oh no, you're still here. You have headphones, so you're making food. You can hear me. Oh, okay. When you get food, I'm going to eat and watch the stream. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're not leaving. That's cool. Alright. I cut this fabric, and now I'm looking at it, and I think it might not be long enough, which is kind of funny. But, kind of funny and also kind of not so funny because it means I have to go and get the rest of the fabric out. Did I already jinx us? Very possibly. Very possibly already jinxed us when I was like, oh, it's going so well. But then again, maybe this is the way it should be. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I'm going to try and do it as is. And then see if when it's... Yeah, I mean, I can always do this part over again. That's what I'm going to go with. Could do this part over again. Let's try it like this, because I think I made it so I'd have some extra, and that might actually work out. I'm just coping over here and don't want to go get more fabric. Oh, let him cook. He is cooking, it sounds like. He's making some food. I know that's slang of some sort. Where is my Sherpie? There it is. There it is. But, so I think I mentioned on last stream that my husband is he's getting a new job, and he's going to be working nights. So, because of that, I think, you know, I have my usual schedule, and that still won't be a problem. One big difference is that 100% if the kids start to wake up, like before it was like, oh, if the youngest wakes up, I have to end stream. But it's going to be, if either of them wake up now, I'll have to end stream because it's only going to be me here to get them back to sleep. But I think the good thing is, wow, this is not like even at all. Probably because I did it very roughly. I don't know. Do I care? Yeah, I think I do care. All right, we're gonna do this then. When I cut it, we'll just put it in half. That'll work, and then they'll be equal. I don't know what side I'll use, but it's fine. It'll be all good. So let's do that. Yay, yay, yay. And But yeah, so I was thinking, you know how I'm like doing these random streams to try and get my cosplays done. I think I'll still do that, but I also, I mean, I'm building the tanks still. But maybe I'll start doing like some other streams during the week and stuff too. Once he has his new schedule. That doesn't start for a month. He has a month of training. So he's not going to be working at night till, you know, a month in. But I'm debating, like, if I have the time. I mean, I still want to make videos too, because making videos is a lot of fun for me. But, and I also know that, like, you guys enjoy them. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool if I can, like, do these extra streams on the side. Not just for cosplay, but also for maybe building, like, the Gundam that I want to build. Maybe building more tanks. Because now that I got two new kits, because I didn't just get the Azul, the Blue Division, I got the, I got another one too. It's the FT-17 for, I want to call them Bompel, but I might be wrong. It's one of the other, like, lesser involved schools. I guess I'll explain it like that. That sounds nice, the lesser involved schools. Ooh, this is, like, a little off, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, moment of truth. We're going for it. We're gonna try our best. That's all we can hope for, all we can ask for. Except this is, like, just straight up wrong, but that's... I don't care, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try. I have plenty of black fabric. Luckily, I knew I was gonna screw it up, so... it'll all be okay. I planned for my own mistakes and failing. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, anything new with any of you since last time? Oh, hello, Kat. You're amazing today. Also, hi. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. I hope you are having a fantastic day. We are going to finish this hat tonight. It's my goal to finish this hat, and it's going to happen. I have an idea now. I was just going over it before of what exactly I'm going to do. And last night I was going to try and finish everything, for at least the hat, and my back started hurting. I was like, I can't do this. And I didn't really have a plan so much. I kind of was like, just going to wing it. Now I'm winging it based on the fact that I'm not sure if this is right to do with the fabric, but hello, Void. Yes, happy birthday, Void. Yay. I don't have my little thing. Oh, no, I do. Hold on. Happy birthday. Hope you had a fantastic birthday. And you've not finished the animation yet. That's okay. That is okay. That is exciting, though, that it's your birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, you're right. That's the school name and the tank. Oh, thank you, Holy Knight, for that. But yeah, I'm glad you like my presents. Oh yeah, I enjoy all of your presents. You're all fantastic. You're also nice. And again, like, it's nice to be able to do something I want to do and then just have you guys all here to, like, chill out with me while I do it, versus, like, me just doing this on my lonely only. But it still works. It's a little tighter, but it's stretchy fabric still, so I think it's acceptable. This being the fancy fabric. That wind thing is so wild. What wind thing? Oh, it's so sad. That wind thing is so sad. What's wind thing? I feel like I am out of the loop. I got an orca plush because my friends love orcas. Also, they also have an orca plush. Ooh, now you have like a little orca army. Very cute. I like that. That's fun. Very fun. Alright, we're gonna put that strategically there and hope it's not in the middle of where I need to do or hope it is in the middle of where I need to do the ears. Yeah, and I'll just pull this down, hold that there, pull that down. As much as we think we can or need to. There we go. And good. And next one. A little easier, maybe. And then I'm gonna have to sew the sides. Why is there a line in the fabric right there? Uh-oh. We might have to recut this anyways. There's a weird line in the fabric. Huh. I guess it's just a crease and I could iron it out, but since it's already kind of cut wonky, like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna redo it first. Because now it will annoy me. If it's something I can visually see, that's gonna bother me. Versus, you know, non-visually see. Let me just real quick, let's see. The boo thing, the thing that you use to, this thing. There we go, that worked pretty well. Well, what is this, called? Yeah, what would you call this? The wind thing, yeah. Party blower, is that what this is called? I don't know, first we create, then we cosplay. Let's create cosplay. Yes, let's create cosplay. What's the head name? Can I call it Wilson? Yeah, go for it. Here you go. Here's Wilson. We will name it Wilson. I was actually thinking of that. Here, I'm just gonna grab the fabric that I need. But I was thinking of that when I was making him. I was like, I wonder if chat wants to go ahead and name him. But I was like, we'll see what happens. Immediately you named him. I love it. Oh, and then I also wore the skirt that I'm gonna be wearing when I'm Mimi. So, here, I'll show you, might as well. Let me show you the sweater. When I'm Ushka. So here's the sweater. I'm gonna be adding the stripes myself because I want to get the exact number of stripes, and I have decided I'm going to get one size lower of this because this is a 3XL, and even though it's supposed to be oversized, it's like too oversized, but like, maybe, I don't know. So you see, she has like a little skirt here, but it's pretty short, like, I think, and I like this because it's got shorts built in, which is nice, but then if I cut it here, I'd still have to take it in on the sides a little bit, so I'm thinking of getting the next size down. I think I've decided that. Because I need to cut like these parts off and everything. It was a $15 sweater and it's super comfy. But I think I've made my decision to do that at this point. But this is the skirt I'm going to wear, which was also not too expensive. And that was off of Amazon. Both of them were. Not a huge Amazon shopper, but at the same time. Wilson, where are you? Oh yeah, isn't Wilson from that movie with the coconut? Was Wilson right? Okay, I did kill the 5th guy. Oh, cool. The game just didn't count at all. That's okay. That's what happened to me with the Dream Tank match. Siho had sent me the clip showing me that when I was being Rosehip and I was chasing Miho or whatever, it was that I technically got her, but the counter was still going, and I got her at the last second, and the counter was still going, and it didn't count. It sucked. You like the shirt? Thank you, Dolo. Thank you. Yeah, so I just have to get that, the purple and next size down. I think I'm just gonna go one size down, because I feel like, again, it's supposed to be a little oversized, and I'll feel more comfortable if it's oversized, just because I have, like, my daring cosplays, which would be the Mima, which I will actually be sewing the Mima one on stream, too, I decided, because if I wear something like this, maybe without the skirt, I can just throw the dress over top of it when I need to try it on. So, but, you know, real quick, let me check the fabric, make sure there's no more of those stupid lines. There's more lines right here. I don't know what that is. Was it just the way they had it? Maybe I should have brought my, what's the thing called? My iron up here. My iron. Well, I mean, if it can't be helped, maybe I won't redo it. Yeah, you know what? I think it's just the way it was creased for so long. Oh well. That's okay. It's probably more of like a thing that I'm gonna realize more than anyone else realizing. Something started zinging when I did that. That's not good. Is it on the back of the fan? No. Okay. Computer just decided to start making some fun noises. Okay. You know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna open up the window so it doesn't get too hot. Because this room does tend to get a little hot. But it's really cold outside. I don't know if it's like really cold for any of you guys, but it's like really freaking cold. It was like 62 degrees today, which isn't bad, but that was like during the day. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. We'll take it. We'll take it. Too oversized, LOL. You look like Menhera, that famous character too. Menhera. Ooh, I don't know who that is. I'll have to look up who that is. Castaway. Yes, with Tom Hanks. You spelled Katyusha wrong. Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, Privyet, monkey. Haha. Haha. Yes. Privyet. And I looked up how to say that. I'm so, like, okay, before I go on and saying this, I am not actually this judgmental. I'm just very sassy in the way I talk. But when I saw, like, how to say that really long Z word that is supposed to be the formal hello, I was like, you know what? I am never going to be formal in my life because that is just, I am never going to say that horribly difficult word. I was like, that word is horrible. I can't do it. But yes. Ushka. Privyet. Yes. There you go. And I know you said it because the N is, yes, I know how to, like, in my head spell it. I said it right almost. Privyet. Privyet? Is that better? If I give it a little accent, does that help? Remember the tongue tap. Privyet. Privyet? I'm waiting for feedback. Is the character named Mimi or Ushka? Whatever be both. What? Is the character named Mimi or Ushka? Whatever be both. Please tell me about it. Why you enjoy and the history too. Of course I could search out, but what's the fun of not having someone to comment on it? Please, Katyusha. I know you're saying Katyusha, not that. Good job consuming. Da! Yay! How do you say yay? Or what is their version of yay? But yes, so Psycho Cuties, which I don't know how to say in Russian. I should learn that next, actually. And Monkey, you should give me more homework. Simple things. Like now I know Privyet, so I know Privyet and Spasiba and Das Vidanya. Those are my Russian words that I've learned so far. I'm gonna start watching some like Russian kids shows with my children. So they like, I'm not a big fan of family channels, but I like to screen what my kids watch. And they watch a couple of like Russian families, but they don't actually speak Russian. But I was like, I wonder if they have them where, like, versions where they speak Russian. The Russian version of yay is pronounced Ira. And it's got the R though, like Katyusha. Oh, okay, hold on. Like Katyusha, so it's Ura. Is that it? Oh, geez, what is that, Ryan? A real... It's an R. The R's... Wait, so what's the R sound like? No, say it like Ura. It's not Ura. Wait, it's not Ora? Okay, yes. The problem is there's a delay. Yes, you got Ura. Okay. Got it. What did Ryan say? And how do I pronounce that? Because the P's are pronounced R. So it's, but then, so what is the R pronounced as? We'll figure this out eventually. This stream just starts to become a consuming learning Russian stream. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who let the cat Yusha out of the bag? Yes, that's right. I know, yeah, there's a delay. I can't help it. I can't fix the delay. I have it set to as least a delay as possible. It's just the way it is. It's just the way. It's supposed to be less delayed on my phone, though, than, like, on the PlayStation downstairs, which is weird because that's hardwired. You would think it would be the opposite, but not so much. So now I'm just doing the same thing I did before with this, I guess. But, yeah. I'll start watching Russian kids shows in my spare time. Not my spare time, but if I watch them with my kids, you know, as long as it's something they like, I can sit there and watch it with them, and that's why I was so excited when they started watching Digital Circus, because I was like, I like this show. I can watch this episode like 20 times, because that's how children work. They want to watch the same thing over and over and over again, and then they never want to see it again for like months. Like, I don't even know the last time. Well, I guess my one daughter watched Ladybug not too long ago, because we don't have a cable, or not even cable. We don't have cable, but we don't have internet in our bedroom, so they're at the mercies of whatever DVDs I owned or made. So, alright. Okay, so that's Beaujeu. Why do you do it? What does it say? What does it say, monkey? What does it say? I am excited to learn the Russian now, though. I think there's at least 4 of you who are Russian that I've come across to watch my channel, and I'm like, now I've gotta. Almost. Wait, really? The Russian E is pronounced E, in a way. So it's Beaujeu. Because the star is pronounced je. Or sounds more accurate. Okay, so Beaujeu. Is that the first word? No. Oh. All caps. No. So you know what's kind of a little bit scary about like I love this. I love learning language like this. Stop saying Katusha like that. Oh, I'm saying Katusha wrong? Oh, or is Petunia saying Katusha wrong? Wait, is it not Katusha? Am I making it sound silly? Were you fixing that? No, because Katusha doesn't have an E in it. I say, and then my brain's like thinking like, am I dumb? Does it? Do I know how to spell? Oh boy, let me plug in the chat. Okay, yeah, Petunia. You're talking to Petunia's messing with you. Petunia's just messing with you. Ever see the movie The Death of Stalin? No, but that's been mentioned before. I don't know if it was mentioned here or if it was mentioned in whatchamacallit? The Discord. That's what that's called. The Discord. Oh, also, going back to Digital Circus, I got Digital Circus socks. Sorry, I had to show those off. Just because I'm like, oh, I got the one. You might be wondering. Also, this is the little heart. It's a makeup brush that I got at the dollar store that I'll be using to make little hearts on my husband's legs. Because I'm going to paint directly onto him. I'll be doing the same thing with my stockings. When, they're ready, but I wasn't going to do that tonight. Especially because now they're still downstairs. Wait a minute. Yeah, Katusha is spelled for you. Yeah, there's no E in it. And Petunia knows that. From Russia with silliness. It's like, Petunia knows exactly what he's doing. Silliness. But that's what this stream is silliness. But so anyways, so in regards to learning language, I'm worried. So I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of French real quick. And I'm going to, it's going to explain a little bit of this fear I have. My fear of pronouncing things wrong. Which I don't so much have, I guess, on here, because, we're all chill and whatnot, and it's all very entertaining, right? But there was a time in French class where when you learn the weather, you learn that, in English you say, it is hot. It is cold. But when you say it in French, you say, il fait chaud. No? Yeah, il fait chaud. Il fait froid. Froid is cold. So you say, it's doing hot, it's doing cold, is if you're gonna translate it exactly. So in class, we're thinking in our little English brains, and a few kids were like, oh, il est chaud. Very simple mistake, because a means is. Like, you would be like he is happy. Il est bon. Well, that might not be happy. No, il est sympathique. I don't know. Anyways, it's been a while since I practiced my French. Give me a break. But the problem is, if you say il est chaud, you're saying that he is sexually aroused, and it's a very simple mistake to make if you're thinking like exact translation. So I'm like, I hope when I'm pronouncing these words, I'm not just like cussing up a storm or like saying really embarrassing things. Because that'd be, I mean, I really don't care, I guess. Because again, it would be very entertaining. But that's always in the back of my head where I'm like, some mistakes are very easy to make. And I learned that about with French in high school. But there you go, now you learned some French, everybody. Are you happy? You learned some French from an American who barely knows how to speak it. Yay! Now, back to learning Russian. What's my next word I should learn? Monkey. What's my next lesson? Wilson would like to know. Wait a minute, yeah, Katusha told you. The Devastan is an honorable Girls and Panzer series. That's what I like to pretend. This, as in the movie. Yeah, I believe they were talking about the movie. But I do not know. I do not know. I don't know anything about it. Whispers quack. Petunia! Petunia whispering sweet quacks into angels here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I took a nap and now I'm like all hyper again. I love it. I love being hyper. Yes, the movie. But yeah, I have not seen it. You guys give me a bunch of good war movies. My dad gave me a bunch of good war movies. And I'm like, I have not watched any. Which is just... I don't have time to sit and watch movies. Like, shows is a lot easier, I guess. I don't know. My husband started watching Twin Peaks tonight. Like, 10 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, I wanted to watch that. So, my uncle used to be really into it. He was very, very into it. So, I'm like, oh. Watched 2 seconds of it. I was like, is this like the X-Files? And he was like, we need to watch that too. I was like, yeah, I don't remember any of the X-Files, honestly. Love that movie. It's great. A fun way I remember Katusha is that I'm guessing U-S-H-A. The final part, I just think of USA. Oh, and I had an H in to begin with. Katy Perry, Ushka. Petunia! It gets worse and worse, doesn't it? Hello! Hope you are doing well, Tygo. Or Tygo? Is that how you say it? I'm gonna call you Travie. How you doing, Travie? Hope you're having a good day/evening. We're chilling here, doing some cosplay stuff, because I need to get it done. Woohoo. Woohoo. But, yep, yes. I still need to watch that one movie with the bridge about Germany during World War II. I believe it was Germany, World War II with the bridge. The movie that has the bridge in the title. That's the one I was like really wanted to watch. Just like with workouts and finals, you need to be regimented how you watch your media. Yeah, and I'm not good with that. Again, I think it's just because I got the kiddos and I a little too artistic. I have too many things I want to do. Now the good thing is that like I'm very much a multitasker, so I could like create things. That's what I used to do. Was when I was making cosplays, I would just binge watch anime, and that's how I would get done with it pretty quick. But I like multitasking and talking to you guys more than that. So just like that. Okay. And turn off your phone to watch stuff. Oh no, I can never look at my phone and watch stuff. Because I can't, that's not the kind of multitasking. I mean, like, I can draw while watching stuff, or I could do this kind of stuff while watching stuff.
But I can't, I'm not someone who like looks at my phone and watches stuff. I will just go ahead and look at my phone if I want to look at my phone, or watch stuff if I want to watch stuff. I don't do both. Generally, what I end up doing is I put something on, like that's how I watch like watch live streams. Is I just have them playing in the background while I'm like cleaning and stuff. But again, that's like usually like Girl World type stuff, which if you don't know what that is, it's all it's fun. I think I mentioned before it's like low-cow stuff. It's quite entertaining to watch a girl who years ago went on a weight loss journey and managed to gain 300 pounds to now. Y'all want to drink water? This... What? I want to drink water. This stuff that killed the Jack from the Titanic. You can. Like, water can be pretty dangerous. It's true. And I hate the Titanic. Well, okay, do I hate it? No, maybe that's a little too harsh. I don't like the movie The Titanic. It's boring. I fall asleep. I only like the part where the guy hits the rudder and goes flying. That is the funniest. I think I even mentioned that in a video once. Once upon a time on my channel. I think it's so funny when that man just starts spinning. It's fantastic. There we go. Ha ha ha, that's gonna look cute. Look at that. I gotta pin it in the back too. I'm gonna pin them all out and then I will glue them down from onto the insides that way. And then we will add the other piece of fabric that I'm actually going to sew into place. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty close to one another, the ears. Pins are your best friend in cosplay. If you guys are ever going to make your own cosplays, I suggest investing in pins, even if you're not going to sew. I actually, half the time, I won't do it with this one because this is just not one that it makes sense for, but a lot of the time I will leave the pins in my cosplay because it just makes sense. Actually, I'm going to move you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Again, I can add the little, if you guys want me to, I can add like the little camera for next time. But let's see, is that too much? Is that too far down? We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out together. Ah, now you're tilted. Ah. Now it's worse. Why shouldn't have touched it, should I? Okay. I feel like you can't see anything more. Nope, fixing it. I can't leave well enough alone. I really can't. It's not in my nature. Okay. Can you see my face? Ah, kind of. Can you see me? Kind of. Alright, that's good enough for me. That's acceptable, I feel. Because now you can see more of this, which is a little bit more important than me, I think. I have to move this closer to me now too, though, because I can't see. Oh no. No, no, no. I can't see the chat. I clicked another video by accident. Oops. Alright, there we go. Y'all want to drink water? Yeah, okay. Yes, Angel, I would love some water. Holy night, die from water. Nah, I'd pick soda. Titanic 2, the iceberg strikes back. Consuming hair turned a different color. Witchcraft. Definitely, that was it. That was it. There we go. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. That's always pretty apparent, though, isn't it? That I don't know what I'm doing. Now you can't. Now it's worse. Fine. There we go. Now it's me, and it's the thing, and you could see it all here on Consuming Plastic. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be honest, I drank so much water, it tastes bland. I can only drink it cold or with some sort of flavoring in it. Ew, you were drinking it warm? Dude, warm water makes me gag. That's why I gag on tea. I can't do warm, like the only warm beverage I can do is hot chocolate. That's it. Warm water is disgusting. Unless, supposedly if you're buying like that fancy, like expensive water, like Fiji or whatever, that's supposed to be okay, like room temperature. But I would never. It's just gross, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, warm water is disgusting and should not be drank unless you're like dying of thirst. in my opinion. That still not dried all the way, so ripped that right up. That's fine. So my husband's also thinking of doing another cosplay. He's thinking of going as Krauser. And we also were thinking that we won't do it on this stream, but we can do the little hearts on his legs on stream, because he can just kind of be like next to me and I could do the hearts, and that way he could still be faceless, because he would like to remain somewhat anonymous, which is totally fine with me. I don't care. He can do what he wants. Y'all want to drink sparkling water? It's an acquired taste. I do not like sparkling water either. That is another thing that I just, ugh. Warm water will save your life in the heat and desert. Well, yeah, if you have nothing else to drink. To be fair, at that point, I'm drinking anything. Like, if I'm dying in the desert, I'm going to do what I have to do for survival. But otherwise, I am not going to drink warm water. That is gross. Speaking of tea, you have been tea tasting some of the teas. Sadly, the only one you could... Oh, I can't read that. The Squirrels and Panzers Earl Grey. Oh, you could find. So if you know where you could find the tea girls, you would know. Oh, well, I know. I found Earl Grey's everywhere. Darjeeling, I only had luck finding at ShopRite. Specifically ShopRite. Walmart didn't have it. What's that other store? Target didn't have it. I did check. And then, who else did I find? Rosehip, I think I also found a ShopRite. No, Rosehip, you know what? Rosehip we had to buy off Amazon. I was thinking of my tea tasting video, we had to buy them all. Yeah, Rosehip was Amazon. Don't buy Assam, it's too expensive and it tastes like crap. And Orange Pico it's not an actual type of tea, it's like a region. So it's like a region where tea comes from. I wouldn't say it's terribly worth it either, because Darjeeling tastes better than Orange Pico. And who else is there? Oh, vanilla. Vanilla you can find. I think I found the vanilla online, but I found like a chai vanilla at Target. Alright. What do you guys think? That looks pretty accurate, I think. Pretty good. As if they're the two off to the side, I don't know. It's supposed to, they're not supposed to be right up next to each other. It's supposed to be a little bit, well, it depends. It depends on the drawing you're looking at, I guess. Some of the animations are like right next to each other. I probably should have gotten ones that, all my references are from the animation. I should have gotten some of her artwork. But I have a feeling those kind of probably differ too, between each other. Just because that kind of seems, she's got that kind of style that does kind of differ a little bit. Depending on what you're doing with it. Alright, we're going to go for it. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Hopefully it'll all be okay. I kind of almost feel like they're not thick enough now. Like they almost look too tall. But I think I'm also getting stuck in my own head because I think it's okay. I think it's alright. Good? Looks good? The ears are definitely coming together. That they are. That they are. Consuming warm water. Blech. No. Blech. Darjeeling, how did it taste? It tasted not great, but it's like, it's fine cold. It's like totally fine. Right now, I'm drinking some sort of black tea. I don't really know what's in here. My grandmother was like, oh, you're drinking tea? She didn't realize I was drinking tea. And I was like, yeah. She's like, what kind? It's like, I don't care. I'll just put it into cold. She gave me a Yankee Candle, like an old Yankee Candle container, filled with just random tea bags. So I have no idea what anything is. She was like, I think most of them are black tea. I'm like, thanks. I mean, I'll drink them. But thanks, Grandma. You know how grandmas are. They always like to give you a bunch of stuff, make you happy. Alright, we're gonna take the stand off of that real quick and dump a ton of hot glue in here. Maybe not a ton right away. You probably don't need a ton. I say as I dump a ton in there, and I can't put that back, so that's fine. Put this here first, then do this and burn myself, and there we go. Cool. Now I'll just hold this really tight. I'll hug it. Hug Wilson. I'm fine. I'm finna put water in the microwave. Why would you do that, Petunia? Your bleh sounded cute. Bleh. Ooh, look, I rolled it that time. Bleh. Good. Those are some very good-looking pointy ears. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. I think they're turning out pretty good. I think they're at the very least acceptable. But the other thing too, I'm like thinking of, I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's like good enough. But when I add this layer to the inside, I'm gonna add poofiness, so it should add a little more bulk to make. Cause she's a very round face, and I have like a more ovular, and then my chin can be kind of. Oh my God, Angel, what are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Where's my thingy? Where's my thingy? Thank you so much, Angel. Oh my gosh, you're so generous. I gotta hold this in place, but thank you. Oh my goodness. Quack. You didn't have a message at time, but I'm gonna assume the message should have been quack. Thank you. Quack. Yes, Petunia said it. What do you say? This man cannot be stopped. He's a risk to his own health. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you. I appreciate it. My goodness. Does Orange Pico just taste like orange? No, it doesn't taste like orange at all. Not at all. Is your hair naturally floofy? Yeah, this is straightened. This is a day after it being straightened. So it just kind of ends up waving at this point. Because I don't wash my hair every day. I can't. My hair is too dry. If I do that, it'll just look dead. But thank you so much, Angel. Oh my gosh. You're far too kind. Far too generous. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Consuming, you may have to do a cute anime girl sound effect. Oh yeah, for that. The Panzer Boar. I can't do it. My voice. My voice. My voice. I cannot. I should do a little. I should get a little Mimi voice clip. I wanted to do the Mimi where Massa Creek's yelling at her after she passes out. Because when he steals her heart like that, she passes out. Oh my gosh, I was asked to explain this series. Are you still here in the chat? Who was it who asked? I totally missed, like, I totally got sidetracked from that, didn't I? Kat, are you still in the chat? Are you still here? Because I'll tell you about the series now. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, though. I so appreciate it, Angel. Oh boy. You guys are always so kind, so nice. And Angel, you're so generous. And I just ripped that off of there. That was not what I meant to do. Stick that there so I don't stab myself with it. Sai, Yukari, Akiyama impression update. I can't do it, Petunia. I can't. I have failed. I cannot do it. I don't feel like I can do it. I apologize. I apologize. I can do a voice, but I don't know if it's accurate to the character, and it has nothing to do with anime. I can try it. Give me a second. It's a cute voice, I guess. You can see if you know what it's from. It doesn't even sound really accurate to the character anymore, but I was always like, oh, I could do this like cute little like, oh no, what is it? Oh no, not another dog. I can do that. I can do that. I can do like these little stupid voices, but that's like it. I guess. No, I meant your bleh. My bleh? My bleh? My voice is also shot today. Not that it's generally a whole lot better, but my voice is definitely shot. Then what's the difference between Orange Pico and the other teas? Also, do you recommend I get Darjeeling Rosehip and Vanilla because out of the team you like them best? Vanilla tastes really good, warm and cold. Rosehip tastes artificial to me, which is funny, but it tastes like not great. And then Darjeeling tastes fine. I mean, it's not as good as Earl Grey. If you're gonna have one cold, Earl Grey is probably the best, even though, like, vanilla's really the best. I would just stick with vanilla if you have to choose one. The the compliments are so old nowadays. What happened to I like your voice, or I like the way your laugh sounds. Oh, they're so odd nowadays. Not old. Odd. What, the bleh sound that I made? I like the way you go bleh. Sounds like an English dub. Who? I don't know what it says. It cuts off here. I'll read it in a second once the chat moves up. Oh yeah, that didn't work over here. We gotta redo this. Redo. It worked a little bit, but not the whole thing. Probably just needs more hot glue. Just keep adding hot glue to it. It'll work eventually. What's your favorite girl from the schools in the anime? Like each school? Sounds like the English dub Suyu Asui voice.
Oh no, not another dog.
What was it? My kids like what I do. It's not, again, maybe I should give myself more credit, but I don't like to give myself too much credit in case it, like, comes out sounding like shit. But, y'all's. What's y'all's favorite girl from the main schools in the anime? Well, obviously Anchovy for Anzio and Kay for Saunders. Clara for Pravda, and Kuro, I guess is probably, no, it's Erica, because she gets all cute when she's happy. And then, what other schools are there? Oh yeah, the British. I like Rosehip, because she's a spaz. My favorite girls is you like Marie, Holy Night. I like High Pitched Consuming. Thank you, Petunia. I think I feel like it comes across, maybe it's because I can't hear my own voice when I do it, but I always think it's like a little obnoxious. But I don't know. I do it randomly when I'm talking, like, to my husband or whatever, and he always looks at me like, what? He likes it too, though. He thinks it's silly, especially when I get all hyper and I do stupid voices. Because, again, he's more of the voice actor for sure. I'm just, like, over here doing my stupid little voices I can do. That's the thing my kids like when I did, they know a little bit of Has-Been, because I'm okay with them knowing about these shows and not just not watching them. Same with, like, even this. It's not appropriate for kids, but they know who Mimi is, a Massacre. Or, as my youngest likes to call him, Massafrick. Good day, Omega! Is that a cat in your arms? This is Wilson! Actually. I made Wilson to have the same size head as me. Measured my head and everything. Added a bunch of plastic bags. Very coveted in the state that I live in. And and I used them to add some bulk to it, so that way his head will be the same size as mine. But yes, Wilson was just named on stream a little earlier. And I was doing some silly voice, some silly high-pitched voices. I'm head to bed. Good night, y'all. Good night, Angel. Wait, you didn't answer the question. I mean, you should still go to bed if you're tired. But, first of all, thank you again for your kindness. Where'd my thingy go? One last thing before you go to bed. And then, real quick, do you want to answer us as to what your favorite girl is from each school? I am curious, but if you've already left because you're tired, I also understand. Have a fantastic night, and we will see you next time. Thank you again. Yeah, he looks like a dapper gentleman. I agree. He is a very dapper gentleman we got here. With his crossed out eyeballs. I, like, did it, I was like, hey, this freaky at all? And my husband was like, why would you do that? He's like, it's fine. He's like, it looks like something you'd find in a video game, like, in not a good way. Hello, Nightshade. Hope you are doing well. We're having a good day/evening. For the other schools, Katusha, Orange Pico, Alice, Sayori. Oh yeah, I didn't do Erica Pepperoni, Nishi, and Marie. Yeah, I like Mika. Oh, wow. Okay, so Mika from Jakotska, and Ervin from Orai, and then, yeah, Nishi. No, I like Faduka. Faduka. I never know her name. You know which one I'm talking about, the cute one. The cute, the cute one with the stupid little braids. But yes. How are all you doing? Thank you, I hope you're doing well. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We are finishing this up. Look at how close we are to being done. I have to still do another... We're going to keep adding some more hot glue until I'm absolutely sure these are down. And then we're going to sew another layer to the thing that goes around to like the bottom of it. And then after that, we will stuff it. Stuff like the part that goes around my face. And then after that, we will just re-glue these little parts of the ears to make sure they look good. But forgot about Aki from Jakotska. Yeah. Bin Scheitz. Oh no! That is life though. Should be alright later though. I hope your day is going good. I'm sorry you didn't have a good day, Omega. Life sucks, but you know, we keep moving on. We keep moving forward. I need to admit something. You have... Oh, I cannot see your whole thing. You have to admit something. You have only seen a few episodes of Girls in Panzer, and that's because a friend was streaming it on Discord. That's okay. You like what you like. You've seen. You like what you've seen. That's what I mean. You like what you've seen. It doesn't matter if you haven't watched the whole thing. It doesn't make you any less of a fan. You liked what you saw. And eventually, I'm sure you'll see the rest of it. But yeah, it doesn't make you... You're not confessing or admitting anything. Dang it, I pulled another one of the balls off. But you're good. You're good. Another thing to try not to stab myself with. Going forward. Trying to, like, secretly do this so we don't see the hot glue on the outside. I think I just might have failed at that, but it's okay. Doing our best with that. Oh, there's Angel again. Let's see. Saunders K, Kormorimine, Maho, St. Gloriana, Rosehip. Yeah, we got Rosehip in common, and K. Orai, Yukari, Miho, Pravda Nona, Illy Anchovy, woo! Japanese, the commander of the school, so Nishi, forgot her name, and Elle from Blue Division, Spain. Awesome, and with that, we will bid you a good night. Thank you, Angel, for everything, and hope you have a good one. See you next time. Consuming microwave tea. Ew, Petunia, why? Just because you want to hear the noise again, huh? Is that what it is? The blah. It's actually, me and my husband used to, every now and then, we used to do the monster from Amnesia that goes like, bleh. We do that noise. Well, my day has been going well, and I hope your day gets better. Yes, ma'am, I will. But yes. Yeah, whenever you get a chance, you can watch it. But you know, you like what you've seen so far. That is all that matters. I haven't seen all the OVAs. I'm slacking there. So you know what? It is, you know, life happens too. That's the other thing. You know. But when you get a chance, you'll see it and you enjoy what you've seen so far. That's what matters. That's what makes you a fan. No gatekeeping here. Consuming reads bad comments. I read all comments for the most part because I don't read them in my head before I say them out loud. Will it be to my detriment? I'm sure at some point it will. But, you know. I hope your day isn't going well, Nightshade. I also just forgot your food. Oh no, you forgot your food! Oh, your food was 2 grilled cheese and shrimp, fries and shrimp. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm showing a little bit too much hot glue here, but I guess it's okay. It's almost done being hot glued. Then I just don't want to let it go too early, Consuming all of our craziness. Yes, with a K. To match my consuming. Thanks. I feel bad afternoon/evening, but a better later evening. Okay, cool. You're feeling better though. That's good. Glad to hear it. Hopefully all of our days just get better and better and better. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working a lot of the day. Tomorrow there probably won't be a stream at night. But yeah, so. But hopefully again, once my husband starts working nights, I'll be able to stream more in addition to my normal schedule, but it will be very random. It will be just like, hey, a few hours ahead of time, hey guys, consuming hot glue. Yeah, I do. I absorb it through my skin. But, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to do some more streaming of some other stuff too throughout the week in about a month. But till then, we'll just keep going on with the normal schedule. Because then I could also start playing other games and stuff at night too. I don't know. I like, it's so dumb. I know I'm a grown adult and a child of the dark, but I am actually afraid of the dark. To be fair though, it's similar to my fear of the ocean. Well, it's a little different, but it's similar enough to my fear of the ocean, in which I am afraid of what is in the dark. I'm afraid of what is in the ocean. Though, to be fair, the ocean is more of I'm afraid I'm going to drown and not be able to find my way back to land kind of thing. That's why pools are okay, but oceans are not. Ponds are more okay than the ocean for me, which ponds freak my mom out. Hello, Mr. Gibbs. Oh, Mr. Gibbs. Hello. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're having a good day/evening. How you doing? Hello. How goes construction? It's going fairly well, I think. We're certainly getting there. I think I'm ready to unpin this, and we'll see how well it actually stays. And then I'll put it over my head. Look at what I did to this. You can't see. This was straight at one point. It is no longer straight. Not by a long shot. That's gonna be thrown away. I have so many pins. I inherited a lot of pins from my grandmother, so it's okay. It's okay that so many of the pins keep dying. It's not a big deal. Alright. Hopefully we're all good. And these stay put. As much as they can. It does feel like it's still trying to dry a little bit, but we're gonna take a risk here. Live a little dangerously. We'll see. We can add more later, so it's not the end of the world. But, like, more hot glue. But let's see. See what we got. You spelled Katusha right! Oh, hey, yeah, consuming all the misspelling of Katusha. Oh, something's still pinned. Or glued through it. Oh, no, there's a pin. Where is it? Where is the pin? Oh, it's like, it's actually in the hot glue. Uh-oh. Well, this one, I'm gonna have to cut the pin off. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. No. Oh, it's coming through. Even better. I'll take it. And I'll drop it right on the floor. Alright. So now. That's what Mimi or Ushka says. Also, yeah, so I guess I totally didn't. Oh, that looks good. Oh, it looks so good. Yes. Yes. Success. It's not completely done, but success. Ah. As you said, monkey. Oh, yeah, not for long. K plus Katusha equals Kayusha. Oh my gosh. Doing well, just got back from a con. My friend won best craftsmanship. Wow, that's awesome. You're not the only one who just came back from a con. Either. Just woke up 4 a.m. Hello, Frederick. Hope you're doing well. Look at, those look awesome and adorable. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it's so exciting. Ears look peak. Yeah. I still want to add, like, a little bit of floofiness in here, I'm thinking. But now I'm, like, also, like, do I really want to add? Do
I really want to do it, or do I just want to keep them as is? I think I want to add, because I don't want, like, the outline of my ear to show, if that makes sense. So, oh my gosh, they'll just stay. Will they just stay if I don't hold them? We'll let them stay up there for now then. For the 2 seconds until I get this actually going. Alright, so hot glue gun, unplug that. You know, for the rest of, like, me creating this costume now, I'm gonna have this on my head. Like, not just today. Once I get it complete, we're making the wig, I'm wearing this. We're doing anything else, I'm wearing this. Heck. Oh, that was not the right thing to unplug. Oops. My bad. Oops. Sorry. Let's get that. There we go. But yeah. I'm gonna wear this now from now on. Oh no! No, please no. Oh god, my Wi-Fi. I thought the stream ended. No, it's not. Oh no, the stream did not end. Whether it was me unplugging things or if it was my stream lagging a little bit. That sometimes happens. Oh my gosh, it's already 10:30. That's bull. Oh. If I don't get to finish the collar and do the little piece on the collar, that'll be okay. Because we got the hat. So let's go ahead. I'll move this somewhere. That's a beautiful place for it. You guys can't see what I just did, which is totally fine. And let's move you over here. My sewing machine, which was also a hand-me-down. The stream didn't end, yes? Because now that was the last thing that Mumkey said and no one said anything. I'm like, But I guess it would have ended on here for me too. So, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to do this. Maybe I should have done this part first before I glued them to it. Well, too late now. Too late now. All I gotta do is line these up. Not the skirt that I'm wearing. Of course, I'm using black on black, and I have black leggings, and I also have black, you know, tights. It's just, everything is black over here, and I'm not gonna be able to see what the hell I'm doing, but that's okay. It's fine. Who needs to see what they're doing anyways? Alright. I'm just gonna... Let me just have to really hope that my sewing machine doesn't screw up, because sometimes, I don't know if you guys sew stuff often, but sometimes sewing machines just decide, hey, you know how you wanted to make, like, really nice little sewing things? Not gonna happen. It's not happening anymore. Also don't know how it's gonna do when I get to the ears, but I'm gonna figure that out as I go. I definitely should have done this first. Oh well. That is just too bad. Too bad. So sad. Hindsight's 20/20. I just start sewing and figure it out as I go. I don't even know how to pin this properly at this point. Oh man. But yeah, I'll take a picture of me wearing these tomorrow and post it. And see so you guys can see a picture of it in like pretty natural lighting and whatnot. Proud. What are you saying? Yeah, Monkey doesn't even have a response anymore. He's just like, whatever. So Monkey, what's my next vocab word? I'm gonna keep asking you this. What should I learn next? I know how to say thank you. I know how to say, oh, how do you know what I used a lot in France actually. How do I say I'm sorry? Like if I needed to bother someone. So like in French you could say pardon, or you could say je suis désolé, which is, or, well, why does it even that kind of accent? Je suis désolé, which is like I don't know. It's in my brain I remember that because it looks like desolate, and I don't know why. It's like, I am desolate. Forgive me. That's how my brain works with languages. I can just make up my own little thing here. I'm like, that's how I remember that. Desolate means sorry. That's just how my brain works. I think I don't know if I talked about this before, but I think that there is some, watch anything cool lately? Mr. Gibbs, my husband is watching Twin Peaks currently, but I have not. I've just been listening to different streams of Sin and Sass, because they cover the locales that I care to keep up on. But nothing too fun. Haven't really had. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. Shit.
what's it called? Momo. I don't know what it's called. It's not Momo from Girls and Panzer. There's a really cool animation by this random chick on YouTube. I assume it's a chick. Pretty sure it is. And it's called Momo. It looks like Over the Garden Wall, but like darker. It's really cool. And it's like this cat girl. Highly recommend looking it up. I don't remember like what it's called, but if you look up Momo, it was uploaded not that long ago, I feel like. But she had like abandoned her channel, and then she posted this, and now like a bunch of people are there because the art style's really nice. It's different. I like different art styles, so. But it's pretty, and I do recommend that. Lol cows, lol. Yeah, lol. Yes, Amberlyn Reed, ALR is the one that I specifically keep tabs on. But I can't. Ow, my legs. I can't look at her stuff on my own, and I don't like a lot of the reactors. It's not that I don't like them, but it's more of just like they kind of bore me. But Sin and Sass it's Sinatra Says, which if you know who he is. Like, I used to watch his old stuff, and then he started covering this little cow, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, there we go. I will go ahead and watch this now. It's funny, because he, like, used to do, like, political stuff or whatnot, and then he was just, like, starts doing lil cow stuff, and I'm like, that's even better. Oh, sorry? Sorry. Oh, okay. No, I'm just multitasking right now, making breakfast. Ooh, what are you having for breakfast? Monkey ran out of vocab words for you to learn. That's all I need, Petunia. I learned all of the Russian language. I know how to say hello, goodbye, and, what's the other word I know? Oh, thank you. That's all I need. Those are pretty good, solid beginning words, though, to be fair. But there is two Momos I know. Momo, Kawashima, and that. Yeah, enjoy breakfast. Is it potatoes? Thank you. I will. No, it is not. What is it that you're eating? And potatoes are delicious. I love potatoes. But, oh, cool. I'll check Momo out. I think I found it. Is it by Seagull Tunes? Yes. Yes, it is. It's really cool looking. I'm excited to see. She just posted, like, more concept art, on her community tab. It's just really interesting looking. So I'm curious to see what it, turns into, but that's the new thing I guess I've seen. I say I guess. Yes, that is the new thing I've seen. Why are you getting stuck? You better not betray me, sewing machine. You better not betray me, or I will be so upset. We'll see. I don't have a lot of faith in my sewing abilities. It's funny, so when you're sewing, there's like a certain way you're supposed to like have the fabric and whatnot. And I was self-taught, so I went in college, I was like, I want to take a sewing class for shits and giggles. Had nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to see how, like, you know, I wanted to do something fun. And I was still stuck there doing a science class, so I was like, let me do this. Am I even sewing these two together at this point? I'm not so sure. But, I was like, I would just want to do this. And the teacher, like, looked at the way I was sewing. She's like, oh, you're supposed to, like, pin it this way so that way the fabric goes off the one side. And I was like, oh, well, she's like, it's going to be uncomfortable and difficult for you this way. I was like, oh, this is how I've been doing it. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, can I see how you're doing this? And I did it. She's like, huh. She didn't make me change. I like that about that teacher. She was like, well, if you're comfortable doing it that way. But I was like, oh, I didn't realize I technically sew wrong. Like, even right now, like, the ears are on this side of the sewing machine. They should probably be that way. But because of the way I pin it, it, like, I don't know. I guess I pin backwards or something. Like, I guess. But to me, it's like, I don't mind. I can do it either way. I'm ambidextrous. I can't say that word. You're making pancakes? Ooh, normal pancakes or, like, some fancy pancakes. Am I missing something? Hello, Demi. Hope you're having a good day / evening. Are you missing something? Whom are we talking about? The Momo versus Real on the stream. We were talking about, well, we could have been talking about a lot of people. Nightshade. We're talking about Momo is something I was watching by Seagull Tunes. Highly recommend checking it out. It looks really cool. And then we were talking about Mumkey and Petunia keep going back and forth because Petunia's being silly.
And then, I don't know, what else were we talking about? Are you missing something? I don't know. Making them right now. Have a computer on a table. Ah, potato flavored to be exact. No, no potato flavor. Uh-oh, plastic. Do you know, what? Do you know how to say please in Russian? No, I don't know how to say please. That's an important one. Yeah, yeah. What's please? What is please in Russian? That'll be please? No, that is definitely not it. How do you say please? And I will, that'll be my next vocab word. I'll slowly learn Russian through you. You will teach me a word each time and I'll study it. And then I'll say it to you and I'll be super excited that I learned a word. I feel like I get excited very easily, but I guess, like, that's a good thing. Because even though it kind of looks dumb, it's like, but I'm like, I'm happy, I'm excited. I don't know, it's the little things. I don't know how to say please. Let's see. Please in Russian is... Okay. It's another long word. Shut up, Petunia. I say that kindly, but dude, please, you should. Please in Russian is, okay, hold on. So that's a P, and that's a J. So, what is that? What is that letter? I know that letter too. Okay, in English it is pronounced wait, there's a Z? Oh no, well that's okay. It's not actually a Z because the Z looks like a 3, and I know that because that's script. Or is it Halis? Oh, it's list. Posalista. That why does it come across Italian? Oh, mamma mia. Posalista. I will look up how to pronounce it properly, like I did with Privyet. But all right, awesome. That'll be my next vocab word. I will learn it by next stream. And I'll work on listening to kids shows. Is there any kids shows that you would recommend? Actually, like, I don't know. I don't know. You said you moved over to Russia. So what did you do? Like, I know that that's something that's supposed to help us just, like, naturally, like, listening to stuff. And then also, like, listening to stuff in the background. Not while you sleep. That doesn't work from what I hear. And I never thought that would work anyways, but apparently that's something that people say. But like shows and stuff where you can get some context, like some kids shows. ZG, ZH, ZH. Like that. Zhe. Pazahelista. I'll look it up. Can you speak in a stereotypical, what kind of accent? Russian accent? No. I see, and that's part of the problem too. Plastic. Why did you just say plastic? You're like, plastic. Come on, girl. Is that what you're? That's how I'm reading that comment. No, that's part of the problem too. When it comes to like pronunciation, I don't listen to anything with like Russian accents. That's part other than songs, and that's not helpful. And well, again, this show, but I've seen it in both. When I read subtitles, it like translates in my head, so I'm like not hearing what's being said. But plastic. Say ZH like you would say Z in seizure. Seizure. Alright, let's win this for Mother Russia. Okay. Caesar. Now I'm just having English issues. Seizure. So it's Pazalista. Like a bumblebee. I'm trying. That's what Omega had said last time, because we learn stupid ways in America, or
phonics or not phonics. I don't know what phonics is. We learn one way, and it screws up how we think of letters. Which, to be fair, I've always had issues with spelling. The English language makes no sense with spelling because nothing sounds right. Which is so, I think I said this last stream, it's so weird because the French add all these extra freaking letters, and I actually am, like, better at spelling in French. It makes more sense to me. But so before I was saying, like, I do think there's some merit to the idea of, like, if your ancestors or whatever are from someplace, that because it's almost like written in your DNA that certain skills and certain things you're going to be more equipped for, even, like, when it comes to brain functionality wise. Like, cooking is a big one that I've heard people say, like, if you cook traditional dishes from what your, like, ancestors would have cooked, they turn out better than if you try to cook from, like, other things that, like, other like races and nationalities and all that cook. It's not to say that you can't do it, but you're gonna be more skilled at something that your ancestors did, like, all the time for generation after generation. And to an extent I do believe that, because, like, I've even heard it for exercising. Like, there was someone who was talking about how they have, like, Viking blood or whatever, and I don't know why I did, like, Vikings, like, they're not real. where I have a very small percentage of Viking blood myself, but they were saying that they couldn't stand, like, all these other exercises, but they, like, loved the rowing machine. And I was like, that's interesting. So I do think there's some oh dear God, I can't stop laughing. It's that bad. Is it that bad? My pronunciation? Seizure. I don't really pronounce the Z. Seizure. It's almost a J. Is it a J still? Seizure. Maybe that's my Jersey accent coming through. I think we talked about that before, how we don't pronounce the T's if they're not where they should be. If they're not at the end of the word, we don't pronounce a T. But weren't we saying that was, like, common everywhere? When we say don't and stuff, we don't pronounce the T's. There's no T at the end of don't. It's just don't. I don't know. But we speak really quickly, I feel like, in New Jersey. At least we speak a lot quicker than the South. So I feel like we speak quick. We just drop some sounds. We don't need them. You get what we're saying. Oh dear God, yes, you got it? Oh, it's a je? Oh, okay, wait, so, je, so it's a, no, it's R, it's ra, because, no, you said, oh my god, brain, hold on, Pojalista. Pojalista. What word is that again, please? What German ancestry, so does that mean I'm good at creating things? Does that mean I can make the best pretzels ever? Does that also mean I'm very good at killing people? Well, everyone's very good at killing people. That's in all of our histories, let's be fair. But okay, Pojalista. So how do you do the H after that? Or is that what you're saying? That's like how that ZH is J. Pojalista? Soft A. Okay, let's try Pajalista. Pajalista? It's not an A, it's an A. You're saying it's like Which A? There's 3 A's in that word. Which A? Okay. So, Pajalista. That's them all with Pajalista. Shut up, Petunia! Because I need to be even more confused. Oh my god. I love it. I love you guys. You're great. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love this so much. My legs are giving me issues already. I say already, it is almost 11, but again, I want to get this done. I just gotta do some stretch. Doing some stretches while I read the chat. Alright. You are very close, really? Awesome! Okay. Pajalista. Sorry, the mic's right there. I might be louder, less loud. Oh! Ah! Привет! Another Russian! Yay! Привет! That's... Oh wait, am I pronouncing it right? Привет. There we go. Привет. Yeah! Oh, and what was yay? Hold on. Ura! Ura! Ura, yeah, yeah, ura. I remember! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Monkey, now I can't pronounce anything. Monkey, can you please tell our other Russian friend that I am learning and I'm really bad, but I am trying. Thank you. Yay, more these people in the chat. Oh my gosh, Petunia. Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna have to be a translator now, Monkey. If you don't mind. Unless, Vetch, I hope you are having a good day/evening. Vechemista. Is that what? Yes, Vechemista. Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Oh, what's that? What's that word? That word looks really familiar, actually. I feel like I know that one, but I don't, off the top of my head. Hello. Ah! Привет! Yay! You speak English too, or, do you? Because I'm sorry, I'm really trying, but it's very entertaining, me trying to speak Russian. Well, Omega, apparently if your ancestors are good doing one thing, like cooking Italian food, if you try to cook Italian food, then you make it better than other people. She can explain it. That's the idea of that. It's a theory. It's a theory. So you're going to be better at it. And I gotta say, like, I'm better at baking than cooking, but maybe that's not a good example. That makes sense to me, Holy Knight. It's a cool conversation. Yeah, it's a neat thing. Like, if you just kind of stick with what your genes know, in a sense. So, yeah, you would be better at making, like, German foods. Like, apparently, there's a girl who was talking about it. She was mostly Welsh, and she was trying to make her boyfriend was Mexican, and she was trying to make him tacos, and they always tasted awful. But when she started making, like, soups and stews, they were, like, phenomenal. I don't know that word either, apparently. But, yeah, so she was saying that, like, she didn't need the practice. It just was good. Am I out of thread? No, I'm not. Okay. It's making a noise that I did not appreciate. I need to get this ear on the other side. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I could deal. Maybe I can deal. We'll see. We'll see. That makes sense to me. Yeah, it's neat. I'm going crazy. Is it because of us, or are you just descending into madness on your own, Petunia? I don't know if I'm actually going through both at this point. That might be why it's making a stupid noise. In fact, oh no, my sewing machine has betrayed me. It's doomed to happen. I knew it. That's okay. We got most of it done. Let me just see where it started not being my friend anymore. I think it was just right towards the end. Yeah, that's okay. That's not too bad. I can just pull this last group of pieces off. We will survive. Then LOL. You must only wear trousers and drink a lot of milk. I wholeheartedly agree with this theory. It's cool. It's a cool theory, and it makes sense. Like, if your ancestors did the same thing all the time, it actually, if you want to talk about that kind of thing, milk is a perfect example. If your ancestors had access to cows or milk, you're most likely not lactose intolerant. And people who didn't have that sort of ancestry are lactose intolerant generally. And that's because they didn't have to drink milk, so their bodies didn't have to adapt to drinking milk. Because drinking milk is not normal It's something that they had to do way back when because water was so incredibly not healthy because of all the stupid diseases they had back then. So your options were either milk or alcohol. You know? So it just it makes sense, right? I think it's a very good theory. At the very least, it's a very interesting theory. And I like to believe it exists. I like to believe it's correct. Maybe that's just me, but I think it's fun. Yeah, it makes sense. I am very good with jewelry as a Celt. Oh, yeah? You're Celtic? Cool. I guess technically I am too, right? I am mostly Germish. I am mostly German and Welsh and a little bit of French and Scottish and Irish and a little bit Norwegian and Swiss, I think. But we're not Italian. My family's always like, we're not Italian. I'm like, okay. They make fun of me because my husband is a good luck Italian. They're like, it's only in the married in blood. I'm like, I don't know what your deal is with Italians. They don't hate Italians or anything. They're just like very, you know what? No, I do know what it is. It's because they look kind of Italian. Because they're not as pale as me. Which this lighting, again, it's not making me look very pale. But, yeah, a true Northern European, yes. Yep. And they came in through Canada a long time ago. We're talking like 1800s, I think. 1800s, 1700s? I don't remember. When did Columbus sail the ocean blue? In something 92. I want to say it's 14, but that sounds way too early. I haven't been in school for a very long time. Give me some grace. And we already talked last stream about how awful the school system is. I'm only maybe a little bit close because of the... No, that doesn't sound right. It has to be 14 because 1776 is America. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go with that. Nah, you do not look Italian. No, but my mom does. And my mom and my brother, my mom gets mistaken for Italian and Hispanic. That's what my mom is darker skinned. It's not, because she's part Parisian is the only way, looking at her genetics, that she could possibly have, like, the darker skin going on. Her and my brother, he doesn't tan. He turns, like, full-on black. It's insane. I don't, like, and then you look at me, and I'm, like, white as can be. But my mom, she'll burn, but she tans immediately. I'm like, nope, there's no changing skin color. It is translucent, or it is lobster red. It peels off. It's horrible, and that's why I avoid the sun like a vampire. I'm so crazy for that bleh sound. Bleh. There you go, Petunia. I'm glad you enjoy the bleh sound. It's such a silly sound to make. Oh my goodness. I just got pins that are gonna start flying off of here. Oh, there goes one. There goes one. A true North Germish. Yeah, there you go. Add it to my vocab. We should just make a dictionary. It's like a passive milk resist. Yes. A part of me is kind of skeptical, but it can remember disease in your ancestors' face, so maybe remembers emotions. That's what I'm thinking. Well, because you gotta remember how long, like, people were doing the same things, too. Uh-oh. It's either a good thing or a bad thing. I hear steps. Oh, no. It's a bad thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
Oh, no.
Big one.
Big one?
Got that one back. Little one. Tried playing with her, giving her milk and everything, and she's like, she had a nightmare really bad.
Oh,
she's
no.
Like, crying for you and everything. I don't want to come stretch where...
No. I will come back. Do you want to chill here and talk to them?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Are you guys cool with that? Little one had a nightmare, so I'm going to go help her real quick. Alright? So, I'll hand my husband the phone so he can read chat easily. But for a second there, I looked the same on stream for a while. Yeah, but you guys, you are a simple burger. That's fair, Nightshade. Alright, so I'm going to give the phone to my husband. He will talk to you guys. This is the mic right here. I don't know if he's coming onto camera, but I should be back momentarily.
Love you. I'll see you in a bit. Boy. Okay. Alright guys, that was my elaborate plan to take over the stream. Hey Holy Knight, how's it going? Yeah, we're all good. Our youngest just woke up and she must have had a nightmare or something. She was crying real bad, but oh, hold on, let me actually speak into the mic. So yeah, our youngest just woke up. She had a real bad nightmare, it seems, because I tried getting her back to sleep. She was not too good and everything. She kept wanting mama and everything, so came up, got plastic, and yeah, hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Whenever she does wake up, it's, you know, she gets back to sleep pretty soon. I think it was just a bad nightmare, that's all. Pirate Pants. Oh, I like that nickname. Pirate Pants as Seize Control. Hey, everybody. Yeah, no, it's that's right, Omega. It's good that we were both awake. I'm more of a night owl, and it's funny. I'm actually going to be starting a new job pretty soon. That's going to be primarily night shift. So I'm pretty. Yeah, you know, I've always been somebody who stays up late, even though I have to wake up early. So, yeah. Thank you, Monkey. I thank you for the nice voice, and I agree. I feel I'm the luckiest dang guy alive sometimes. But hey, you know, we all gotta make our fortune and all that stuff. Thank you, Holy Knight. Yeah, I agree. I hope she gets back to sleep and everything. I hope she's all good. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the cosplay and everything. She talks a lot about psycho cuties. It's pretty interesting series. Pretty cool stuff, I'd say. It's Russian from what I can tell, which is pretty cool. Very cool stuff. It kind of reminds me of like early Newgrounds stuff, which is it's funny because I'm an Oni Plays fan, so yeah, shout out to Oni Plays. Love those guys. But yeah, no, the Psycho Cuties art style definitely reminds me of that. You know what? Man, screw this, screwing down. All right, guys, cool moment, face reveal, because my posture sucks. Oh wow. Dang, I'm so tall. This isn't even a face reveal, but I'll do one anyways. Cool. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna be crouching the whole time. That'll be something else. All right, I'm gonna start sewing right now. I'm kidding. I will mess that up so bad if I start sewing, doing anything. Yeah, no, Monkey, I agree. Good women are very hard to find, especially this day and age. The climate is a bit tumultuous, I will say. Hello, Yate is back. Yate, so, yeah, consuming plastic. Our long story short, our youngest woke up and she had a nightmare. I was trying to calm her down. I'm Mr. Plastic, and she's, yeah, she tried calming her down. I think she's, I don't know, she should be up any minute now, but basically our youngest had a nightmare, so she's doing that. Oh, thank you, Holy Knight. I appreciate the compliment. Very cool. Thank you, Petunia. Very good vibes on the chat. I appreciate you guys. I look like a total schlub before because I didn't shave or anything, so I'm feeling fresh. I'm glad I did that before the stream. Otherwise, you would have seen, you know, consuming caveman, and that wouldn't have been very conducive, I will say, in the nicest terms. Yeah, no. Versus Blue web series. Oh man, I remember Red versus Blue. I didn't really watch it a whole lot, but it was really funny back in the day. From what I can remember, it was the like Halo 2. Um, what the heck else? I've been playing. I think I said this last night, but I've been playing Dead Island 2, and it's it's crazy. That game, the trailer dropped in 2014, and now it's like, oh my god, a mere 9 years later after development hell, it finally got released. And I anything that goes through development hell, like Duke Nukem Forever is like the first thing I think of, and that's not not really a good example, but yeah, no, but no, it's a good game. It's very, very fun, I'd say, and it's good co-op too. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. Good stuff, I'd say. Halo 1, I binge watched it in high school. Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was in high school, I watched, I think it was Game Grumps. I just watched a whole lot because I was actually into a drawing phase, and I would try to draw, like, I had a big book of guns and stuff, and that's when I really got into guns, and they're really cool. So I'd just draw them from the big book, and I would just listen to like Game Grumps for hours on end with that stuff. That and Nostalgia Critic, AVGN, like that's yeah, that was pure high school, I would say. A lot of good times doing that stuff. But then yeah, I don't even know how I got into it, but I just started watching Oni plays. They're hilarious. Sorry to bring them up again. 3, 2, oh, thank you, Monkey. There's the Halo one. Yeah, Sanity for the win. Nightshade, I agree. Sanity for the win. Even though it's a bit hard to stay sane these days. It's getting crazy out there. It's definitely getting crazy. But you take the good with the bad, and hopefully the good is more than the bad at the end of things. Oh, Mr. Gibbs, thank you very much for the 5. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Plastic. Pirate Pants. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take Mr. Plastic. I'll take Pirate Pants. Either or. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, thank you again, Holy Knight. I thought it was that one. I realized the date was 2023. I'm ready. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Omega. The friggin' Dead Island 2 was like years ago. We got the trailer and then just went nowhere. Gate Anglo. Well, I'm not at liberty to give our full address. I will say we do live in America. I thought you were getting into that would be from American, not art books. Well, it was this. It wasn't like an art book. It was like a big, just compendium of like guns from around the world and like different like, their history, calibers. Like, oh, this is an experimental rifle. I remember it wasn't my favorite, but I remember the G11 always struck me because I was like, how the hell do you even put a magazine in that thing? That was was it like, if I remember right, the German kind of like prototype assault rifle developed in East Germany in like the 60s. It was a crazy thing. I think it had like caseless rounds or something. What else to say? Yeah, I don't normally know how she does these things. Let's see, sounds awesome. What is your favorite? Oh, damn, that's my favorite weapon. That is a good question. That's a really good question. I mean, it's kind of an overlooked one, but I don't know if it's my favorite, but I've always liked the Stoner 63 from like Vietnam and everything. I don't know, it just always reminded me, even though it's in light machine gun, or again, I can't remember if it's SAW or something, but the Stoner 63 from Vietnam has always been pretty cool to me, because it wasn't a bad weapon per se. It was just kind of, God, if I remember wrong, it was I think it was expensive to produce, and oh God, now you're making me make things up. I think it was expensive to produce or something, or it was just made near the end of the war. But from what I know, like Navy SEALs and other armed forces still use them for training, and I think for standard equipment. But I always like the Stoner 63. The thing is awesome. Oh, jeez. Gosh. Oh, this is what I get for doing stupid plumbing. Stupid knees. Stupid knees. Okay, is it attached to me? No, it's not attached to me. Cool. I'm gonna put this right there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna move that tea so I don't spill it, because I'm definitely gonna do that. Okay, yep, cool. Alright, okay, I'm glad I decided to sit down. I would have been dead. Yeah, okay, I'll make it. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I played in Call of Duty Black Ops. That's like that and Metal Gear Solid 3 are like the only games I remember the Stoner being in. But I always liked in Black Ops, it was just this big assault rifle with like a huge fire rate, and I was like, yeah, I like that. And then when you got the extended magazine on it, it was just a big banana clip. It was like, yeah, 60 rounds, brah, brah, all that cool stuff. Yes, Petunia, that's our address, 1234 Street, Cool Person Street, New Jersey, Avenue in Pennsylvania, New York. That is definitely it. Also, I'm done breakfast. Oh, geez, wait, yeah, Monkey, you're, I can't remember if I've, KP talked about it, but I think you're Russian, so that makes sense. You're done with breakfast. Well, I hope your breakfast was very cool. Uncle Ted, yo, this is Mr. KP. I'm Ted. Sure heard a lot about me. Just got here. What's that about East Germany? That's the magic word. We were talking, I was talking about the G11. It's a, like, prototype caseless assault rifle from East Germany. And again, like the Stoner, I think it was developed near the end of the, I guess, the Berlin Wall.
Camera's there.
Okay, cool. You just watching me? Okay.
Look at
Guys,
that.
I've embarrassed myself enough.
You did a face
Have an
reveal.
excellent time. Oh, yeah, because other than that, you should have seen how I looked before. I was like,
Oh.
that before it was so bad.
Alright.
Alright, guys.
She should be good. If she's not, then I will end the stream after, if I have to do that again. But thank you for taking over.
Absolutely. You got a very awesome audience.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
They are
Move
fantastic.
that tea so I can get over.
Yeah. Can you actually make me a hot cocoa if you have time?
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you. Hopefully, if she wakes up again, then just let me know.
I still gotta grab my phone from
Where's my phone?
top of your
Oh.
sewing machine. I moved the Mimi ears
Thank
because
you.
I have freakish long mantis legs.
Alright.
Anyways,
I love you.
love you
Night-night.
very much, okay? Night-night.
How did he do, guys? Did he do good? I am back. Don't say that about yourself. Did he do good? Let's see. Goodbye, Mr. Plastic. Don't leave us. We like you better. Uncle Ted, no! He knows more about guns and stuff. He could talk to you guys about that. For sure. You haven't had breakfast yet. Probably make it an hour or two. Consuming husband time. Consuming. It's back. Yes. Yes, I am back. I'm surprised he showed his face on camera. Look at that. You guys got to meet him. How exciting. I mean, you're gonna see his face anyways, because he's gonna cosplay with me, but I'm kind of surprised. Consuming Cyrennial nationalism? Hubby Ushka. Yes. Why? No, for Petunia saying. So I'm hoping my youngest is okay now. She definitely had a nightmare, the poor thing. Poor thing. She was so upset when I went down there. So if she starts crying again, I guess I could leave it up to you guys if you would like my husband to talk to you again. I don't want to interrupt his gaming too much, you know, his night off. But yeah, if he doesn't mind staying up here, that's fine. But yeah, it's you know. Because we were consuming all of our craziness. Yes. You like us both equally. Thank you, Holy Knight. Yes. I love him very much. So, I will take no offense if you like him better than me. That's okay. It's allowed. It is allowed. Consuming, consuming, consuming. Did you teach him any Russian monkey? Did you teach him any? He knows some stuff. He knew another word. What did he say? Tovar? Is that one that he said? I don't remember what it meant, but I think he said that. I have to add some more string to my bobbin. Not bodkin. They're different things. But, yes. Y8, hello. I hope you're having a good night. My name shall be a mystery for now. But per usual, you are more than welcome to guess. I was thinking I should make that a special event when I finally tell you all my name. Though if you guys guess properly, I will tell you. Who? He said Tovar. Does that mean anything? Is that a word of any sort? Morning. Good morning, Alvin. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and I was saying hello to Y8. No, good afternoon in the Philippines. Alright, so it's good afternoon for you, Y8, and good morning for Alvin. Good. Hope you're doing well. We are finishing up the hat. That is the goal. I am tired, but I want to finish this, damn it. I really do, and why are you not going through there? Don't be difficult with me, Thread. It's gonna be difficult with me. No. Jennifer or Sarah? Guess your name. Okay, Jennifer or Sarah? No. Neither. But you're right for, like, my age group. I went to school with a Jennifer and a Sarah. I could give you a hint, but it might make it a little too easy for you guys, too. My name... You know, we'll start with... My name is short. It's a short name. It's not a long name, if that helps at all. Answer, what's your name? No, I want to make it a game. I want to make it a game. Once someone guesses properly, I will... Or guesses correctly, properly. Well, like, there's a proper way to guess. Then... I was surprised he didn't let it slip, actually. Abigail? Shorter. She's definitely an Ethel. Uncle Ted stuck on Ethel. Shorter. Amy? Right amount of letters, Frederick. Mary? Nope. K? Yep, definitely K. That's it. No. Not quite. One of you is gonna get it, though. It's not that crazy a name. Look at the comment that took up the screen. What comment took up the screen? By the way, I'm like trying to get the thread to go through here. That's why I keep putting it in my mouth. Because you're like, what is she doing with her face? No, it's got 3 letters. 3-letter name. But here's the dealio. If you guys guess it, you can know it, but you can't call me. You gotta keep calling me plastic. Okay? Or consuming. Starts with first letter. I can't tell you because it's gonna be too easy if I tell you the first letter. It's got 3 letters in it. That's it. There's only so many names like that. Ava? Nope. We love Saunders here. We do, don't we? Folks, yes we do. Yes we do, Nightshade. Scroll up. Ava. Nope, not Ava. What do you want me to scroll up for? Mia. Nope. This is a fun game, though. Well, Petunia, I'm not going to be able to find it. To be fair. Lots of Mias, though. Mias and Avas. We got 2 Avas, 2 Mias. It's not terribly out there now. Tia, Anna, nope. I'm surprised it's not as easy as I thought. I thought it was going to be really easy to guess. Because it's not, like, that crazy uncommon. May. Oh, look at you guys! That was, like, in sync. Nope, not May. You're right, though, that it ends in a Y. There you go. There's another one. We all know it's Doug. Yep, that's it. Doug. Sia. No. C. No. Alright, White. Stop spamming. Zoe? No. I love the name Zoe, though. I wish. K? No. Y8, stop. Ah, monkey got it. Monkey got it. Yep. I'm named after my grandfather, Ivan. Yep. You got it. Well, I won. It's dark. Everyone else can quit. Y8, stop spamming. Last warning. Last warning, buddy. But yes, there you go. There's my name. But you can't call me it. Yes. I want to remain as plastic. I said it first. It's Ivy. Yes, it's Ivy. It's funny because I have like certain things in here that are signed. So in certain videos you can see it. Russia wins. Nice to meet you, Ivy. Nice to meet you too, Alvin. Now you gotta cosplay Poison Ivy. It's okay, Wyatt. Probably not. I don't think I'd be up to cosplaying Poison Ivy, but interesting. Yeah, it's oh wow, I was really hoping I got it with Doug. I bet it's kind of gross watching that one Chris Chan video. I don't know which Chris Chan video you're talking about. Change name to, I have no idea how to, Sirentia? My minister's new kid's name is Ivy, lol. I'm gonna call you Calm instead. That's fine, trust. Try and guess my name. I'll give you two. It's originates in Italy and it's uncommon. Oh jeez, it's Italian and uncommon? I am Benito. No, I don't think so. What's Sigum? Welcome back, Miss Plastic. Thank you. Glad to be back. But yeah, skipped. What did you say that you were skipped, Petunia? I don't know. I can't see it. If I can't scroll up quick, just re-say it. No, it's not over, Mr. B. I don't know. I don't know, 2 hints. It originates in Italy and it's uncommon. It's uncommon. Like, it's uncommon for Italian? Like, it's an uncommon Italian name or like it's uncommon in general? Your name is the most common in the world. Is it Frederick? Is it Fred? I assume because your name's there. No, I don't speak that white. I think I already answered that in a comment. I don't speak Tagalong. But, yes. So there you guys go. You got my name. You got it out of me. But please still call me Plastic. It's an uncommon name in general. Ooh. Italian and uncommon in general. Giovanni. I knew there's our one neighbor when we lived in the apartment. It's also a famous name. Oh. It's a famous name. You don't hear it often. It's Italian. I assume it's not Giovanni. Well, it's definitely not Tony. Oh, Muhammad? Yep. New lore unlocked. There you go, yeah. Tagalong is your favorite Girl Scout cookie after Thin Mints. Oh, I'm allergic to mint. There you go. There's some more lore for you. I'm allergic to mint. Specifically mint-flavored things, though. I don't know if I'm actually allergic to the real mint, but I'm allergic to, like, adult toothpaste. That's why I have to use children's toothpaste, because I'm allergic to saccharin, specifically, which is in everything mint-flavored, it seems. But yes, we shall always call you consuming or plastic. Yes, please. Nope. Okay, bye. Simones? Not Muhammad. Oh no, I think Frederick was saying that his name was Muhammad. You love Simones. I was saying that's my name. Yeah, okay. I got that, Frederick. Or, I'll still gonna call you Frederick, though, because that's what your username is. We'll still call everybody by their usernames, but let's see. It pops up on the OBS chat. I can't see. I told you, Petunia, it's all the way over there. It's not near me. I only can see the YouTube chat. I did combatives with the Simone exactly once, and they are why shotguns and magnums were invented. Interesting. Alright, so let's see. So I don't know Italian names. That's really hard for me. deathly allergic to mint flavoring. No, it gives me a rash. So if I put mint toothpaste on my skin, I'll get a like red rash from it. And I only know that because, well, it always used to burn my mouth, and I was like, I hate this stuff. So then I started using kids' toothpaste, which it has generally has sucralose in it instead of saccharin, because it's a sweetener. But yeah, and it's in certain medicines too, so I have to be careful. But I don't think it's ever I don't think it'll kill me, but it is very uncomfortable. The cool thing though is that it also numbs me out. So when I got my tongue pierced, the guy had me swish with Listerine, and I was like, I just took it, and like my eyes were like watering and everything because it hurt really bad. But at the same time, it numbed my tongue, so I didn't feel my tongue getting pierced at all. Spaghetti macaroni Versailles is the only Italian I need to know. I'll give you the Latin meaning if you want. That is not going to help me at all. Unless it's going to sound like the word, like your name. Say bleh before you end the stream. Okay, I will. But I'm not ending it yet. I want to make this hat, dang it. But Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And that is exactly what is happening with my sewing machine at the moment. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. We'll go this way this time. We'll meet over where... Well, that's actually a terrible idea. No, I won't do... I will not do that. Will I? You know what? Yeah, we will do that. It's not really a smart idea, but we're gonna do it anyways. I never claimed to be smart. So that is okay. It is alright. The meaning of my name in Latin is conquering or victorious. It's Italian? I am not gonna know. I don't know any Italian names, which is so silly because I'm from New Jersey. You'd think I'd know more Italian names. We got the Sopranos. We do have a lot of Italians. A lot of Italians, a lot of Polish. We just have a lot of different kinds of people in general, I guess. But lots of Italians. I do not know. I do not know. Vicente or something like that? My big comment probably got filtered by YouTube. Probably Petunia. I can see it after the stream if I look for it. But very, very close. Really? So Vincenti? Vincencio? Oh, like Vincent? Like Vincencio? Yes? Oh, that's a cool name. That's a really neat name, Monkey. Oh my gosh, Monkey. I always screw up saying your name, saying your tag. Oh my gosh, your tag. Your whatever that thing is called. Vincent. But I go by Vince. So you are Vinny. You're a Vinny. That's not uncommon. I actually do know a Vincent. Actually, I knew two Vincents. The one is Korean, funny enough. That's obviously not his real name. But I say it's obviously not his real name. He's actually from Korea. That's why I say it's not actually obviously not his real name. But you guys wouldn't have known that I meant that he was actually from Korea versus just being Korean. But yeah, no, that makes sense because there's a family I know, and they were stationed in Italy, and their oldest son's name is Vincent. Okay, look at that! Woohoo! Yay! Got it! Stop messing Katusha. I know, Katusha's a beautiful name, too. Petunia's just ruining it. All because I skipped his message. Now he's got a vendetta. He's like, no, now I shall never say Katusha right again. I think that's what's happening here. I think that's what's going on. Kind of screwed this up a little bit, but that's okay. It's alright, we'll figure this out. Sewing is sewing. No, actually, we'll leave that part open. That's where I'll stuff it, since it's already having issues. Now we just gotta sew the front of it, and then we gotta stuff it, and then we sew the bottom together, and I put it on my head. We will be done. LOL, nice, very funny. Hey Vinny, oh, what's somebody with you? Let us show ya go get a pizza and then watch some vino. But I see I can speak Italian, Uncle Ted. So then, Monkey, can you speak Italian as well as Russian and English? That's so cool. I can't. I hope to learn the Russian, and I hope to eventually learn more French, because I feel like with French I kind of do. I could do it. Again, going back to the ancestry thing that I was talking about, I got French blood in me. I should be able to figure it out. Theoretically, if my theory is correct, it's not really my theory, but if the theory is correct, then I should be able to do it. We'll see. You're learning it? Oh, nice. My brother-in-law knows it. He's fluent in Italian. They're very Italian. And then my sister-in-law, I think I talked about her before, she's actually, I think she's moving to Italy, but she speaks German. She lived in Austria for a while, and now she's moving to Italy. So, which is neat, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff, if I do say so myself. Best wishes with your language learning. Thank you, Nightshade. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. There's no promises here, but I definitely have more incentive to learn Russian, because then I could talk to the fellow Russians on this stream. But as for French, the only reason to learn it at this point, am I not sewing this together? Because, you know, I feel like I'm not sewing this together at this point. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. I gotta pull the fabric, which is what you're told not to do in class as well. Do not pull the fabric. The fabric should go where you want it to go. And you shouldn't have to pull it. Well, not me. Me and my sewing machine don't get along well enough to not be pulling the fabric where I need it to go. Thank you. You have learned English, Russian, and German. Wow. That is crazy. Hey, Overkill. Hope you're doing well. I should probably drink warm water now with all the crazy... You are... Ugh! Petunia is talking about drinking warm water, and... Oh, shit. The foot wasn't down. I think it's still okay. But Petunia, talking about drinking warm water, messing up Katusha's name. You are just on a roll tonight, Petunia. Hello there. This is gonna sound weird. I had to learn languages in a little past life. It helps to learn the cuss words, then the numbers, then the colors, and then the food and the bathroom. Everything else falls into place. You know what though? I think learning the curse words is a pretty important step, honestly. I think it is incredibly important to learn the curse words. Not only so you know what you shouldn't be saying, but so you know how to, like, be fun in conversation. You know? I think they're important. Alright, so this is coming apart because I'm being a little harsh with the sewing of it. Which is not exactly a good thing, but, you know. I can re-hot glue things. It's not the end of the world. That's what I was saying. I should have done this first. Oh well. We'll just go for it now. Oh, what do you like? What don't you like? Alright. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's getting stuck on the ear. Ear, go in there. Go. In there now. This thing is gonna be a sewing catastrophe, but that's okay. As long as it works, I guess I don't care if it's sewn to look good or... Well, if it's sewed properly or not. It's gonna look good regardless. But if it's sewed properly or not, I guess I don't care as much. Probably should have just left well enough alone before. You're drinking still water? You're gonna get sick. Yes. and me oceaning. Mr. V is the name common. Is the name common, Mr. V? You mean like Vinny? I think it's common, but I have a neighbor Vinny too, and now I'm thinking about it. Like, and then like my grandfather, even though we're not Italian again, his name's Anthony. Like the name Anthony's, I know a lot of Anthony's. My other neighbor was Anthony, my one neighbor was Vinny. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of Italians where I live. Yes, but I'm Miss. Oh, you're Miss V? Seriously, if you show foreigners Full Metal Jacket and Aliens over and over, they'll come out saying perfect American. They'll start speaking perfect American. I love how we say it's American and not English because we know our English is like not. It's not English. It's a special breed of English. I think this is still working fairly well. Here. It's gonna look a little weird because it's got like these two fabrics going on now, but we'll put it back on for a second. So pretty much it's gonna look the same until I poof it up a little bit. Well, it's getting there. It's getting there. It doesn't look like I ruined it, so that's good. I didn't destroy it or anything yet. Plastic, I recommend you learn to pronounce all the Russian letters. Here is an easy one. Also, I must go now, so I will help you with your pronunciation, and I will have time to guess names. Pronounce it Paka. Paka. What does it mean? What does Paka mean? Is it a curse word? I like that it stays on my head just because of the way I cut it. It does make me happy. It does make me happy, even though it's becoming a bitch to sew. But it does make me happy. Oh, I don't want to sew the rest. Yes, it means bye. Oh, Paka. Alright. Paka, spasiba for joining the stream. And we'll see you next time. Das Vidanya. Wait, so does Das Vidanya also mean bye though, right? What's the difference between Paka and Das Vidanya? It's okay if you already left. You don't have to stay to explain it to me. You can explain it next time. Thank you so much. And have a great night, monkey. Thank you for teaching me Russian. Alright, let me do this some more. Let me struggle through this some more. Maybe I should pin it instead of just going in blind. Petunia, you were going to World War II with the Russians if you keep this up. World War III. Yeah, 3. That's 3. That's not 2. My eyesight. I'm gonna blame everything other than my IQ. That's the D. Is that how you spell Das Vidanya? I don't know. As it is known, I hide my feelings in Russian sometimes. My favorite Russian word is cash. I can't read it over here. I will read it once it moves up over here. World War IV. Wait, when was World War III? Hold on, I feel like we missed one, Petunia. What do you mean? I think your counting's off. We would be on 3, not 4. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Since now you guys know my name, I can say this. You know, I mentioned before, 4 is my lucky number. IV is 4. I was born at 4:44 a.m. Crazy world, eh? Isn't that insane? I think that's pretty fun. Makes me feel like I'm an anime character when you start lining shit up like that. It's like, oh, I special. Sorry, I won't do it. No, maybe I should. I make a really silly sound that my husband likes, but I don't think YouTube would like very much when I say special. Russians can make some killer vodka and rye bread. I'm not drinking currently because I gave up drinking with the new year, but I used to drink vodka. Vodka was good. Das good. What am I doing? What a good question. I might end up having to rip all these out too. When I'm like done, I might end up hating how it looks when it's sewed like this. But we're gonna try for now. We're gonna see what happens. A lot of my cosplay is a lot of trial and error. So, always has been. Always has been. Go on. It's supposed to grab the fabric more. It's not really... Again, I feel like I'm fighting my sewing machine. It's not being very nice to me. I'll check on chat in a second. I'm sorry. Just need to get this sewed up. Oh, no, 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 no. Keep it straight, keep it straight, keep it straight. The last thing we need is like a tug in the fabric right in the front where it's going to be extremely noticeable. Oh yeah, I 1000% should have done this first. Oh well. Okay. That part's done. Go. 1 year down, 1 year to go. In this regard. You like that? What do you like, Omega? Vodka? Kashmarov means nightmare. That's your favorite word? Kashmarov? Kashmarov? Kashmar... I can't do a Russian accent. We already went through this. Speaks Russian Minecraft kid language. Divine intervention. Gonna have to go pretty soon. I have to go topple the government in Italy. Okay, have fun, Frederick. It was good seeing you. Thank you for joining. You still drink. I go to alcohol and Mexican beer. I gotta watch because this light, actually, let me finish this. Because the light could burn the fabric because the light gets really freaking hot in my sewing machine. I don't know if it's because it's old or if all sewing machines are like that, but I gotta be careful. You know, speaking of foreign languages, my sewing machine's got a funny name. It's Husqvarna? Quarna? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's Turkish. Like, I would totally be able to know that for a fact. Because I definitely have no idea. Alright, we're almost there. Actually, we pretty much are there. Wait, oh yeah, that's where I gave up. Okay. Got this, got this, got this. Oh, last stretch. Yes. Done. Alright, now we just gotta cut off the excess. Hope it works. Now it's all wrapped up in where it got stuck before. Perfect. Great. Fantastic. Oh, the whole foot came off. That's fine. I'll just take the sewing machine with me. Why not? Just realized I was going to leave a little spot open. I think the little spot's still open. We're going to turn that off before I start sewing the air. I know this is an old question, but is your tap water drinkable? Oh, since I know there are parts of the U.S. where you cannot drink the tap water. So it is drinkable, but it doesn't taste very good. So luckily my grandparents are kind of like, they're where I get my like cheap kind of hoarder prepper tendencies. So when they go to, then when they go shopping, anytime water's on sale, which is very often, they buy a case of water, not only for them, but also for my brother and also for me. So every week they give me water, like a whole case of water bottles. Otherwise, we would probably just drink from the tap, and I would just use it for like tea. I still use it for like my hot chocolate or soups and stuff. So ours is drinkable. We have well water. We have a well in the front yard. But yeah, I mean, I know people not far from where we live though who can't. They also, I don't know what kind of water they have, but they can't drink it. I know they used to have to go buy water and all that. And we have the cistern, so technically we boil the water from that. We could drink it. Also, do you guys know what a cistern is? I should probably say that because some people don't know what that is, and that's totally fine because I didn't know what it was until we bought the house. But, oh my goodness. Where's the hole? I thought I had a hole over here. Well, I do have a hole, but that's not the right one. Maybe it's on the front. Maybe it was in the back? I mean, it'd be better if it's in the back. Then, I think it's right here. Nope. Maybe I sewed it up. Which means it was going to have to be sewed up, but at the same time, I wanted to stuff this and not have to cut another hole to re-open it. I thought there was a spot where it was open. Huh. That's all sewed. That's all sewed. Okay, well, that is what it is then. We're gonna go from the side then. That's fine. Or from the ends. We'll go from the ends and start stuffing it up. Let's see. Omega, good night. Oh, Nightshade, are you leaving? Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Nightshade. Thank you for joining us. We'll hope to see you next time. I don't know what it is, but there is a good chance it's called something else here. A cistern. So the cistern is a 9-foot deep. I don't know how wide it is. I mean, it seems to be like a fourth of our basement. It's basically a concrete giant. How would you explain it? I guess it's like a room, a concrete room under our basement where the water from our gutters goes into. So it's like a giant swimming pool when you think about it. But it's under the basement floor. And it is 9 foot deep. We did measure how deep it goes. And it's interesting. So our house is really old. That's the reason it has it. And in certain counties, I think in New Jersey in general, you're not allowed to build a house with them anymore. But depending on your county, they'll have you not to make it usable anymore. So they'll have you fill it with gravel, generally. So that way, so no one falls in and dies. Mind you, ours has water in it, so it's not like you're just going to fall into a 9-foot deep pit, because that would be the alternative if it didn't fill with water. But it's cool. So they used to like drink out of it and stuff, and you could just boil the water. So in a way, we will have access to water. We have a river like not far from us too. Like I can walk to it in a minute. It's not far from the backyard. It's in the backyard kind of. So, and they stock it with trout. But so we will always have access to some sort of water, is my theory. Even if like it's the end of days, we'll have access to water. Might make us sick, but if we heat it up, it should be okay. If it makes you feel any better, where I live now, the water is totally undrinkable, so I have to buy drinking water. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Uncle Ted. New York City, however, had some pretty good tap water. Really? On a serious note, I need more bless for me drinking warm water, messing up Katusha's name, and enjoying the bless sound effect. You'll get more bless sound effect before the stream ends, don't worry. Oh, my legs hurt. But we're so close now. We're so close to done. It's insane. I'm so excited. Just gotta stuff it up. Stuff it up. Stuff it up. And then I'll have to sew the ends together. Cut off the little excess. Re-glue around the ears real quick, because they're kind of coming apart. That's just because of all the sewing and nonsense. But this is looking good. It's making it a little poofier. Making it a little thicker. With fluff. With fluffs. And that means next stream, ooh, we could start doing the wig. I am really excited to do that. Again, it probably won't be tomorrow night. It might be. I don't know. I think for the next video, I have an idea what I want to do, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the, oh, I'll just tell you. I want to do the tank cake, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the ingredients I need, or be able to make all the ingredients I need. I have to check and see, because the time to film that would be tomorrow, but if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. On a serious... Okay, I read that. Another serious note, I might go because my battery again. Alright, then. Blah. One last blah for you, Petunia. Overkill. The water here in my city is decent. Once we had a water boil notice that lasted 3 weeks because of tainted water. It was bad. The Texas government they issued a state of emergency. Oh my. And you would think the water here in Texas would be safe. You would think. Dude, oh my god, I used to live, I don't feel bad about telling you guys this because I don't I don't live there anymore, but I used to live in this town called Manville. The water was disgusting. There's no way you should have been drinking it. I don't think there was any, like, rule saying, like, oh, you shouldn't drink it, but I'll tell you right now, you shouldn't have drank it. And you regretted it if you did. It was so repulsive. Like, mine doesn't taste great here. But, like, if you're thirsty, it's not going to really matter. And if it's cold, you barely taste the difference. I taste it enough that I'm like, okay, now we need to change the water filter. Because we have, like, a little water pitcher to kind of filter through. And that seems to take care of the taste. But, oh my gosh, there was no helping that. Anyone who lives in Manville, I feel bad for them. Between that and the fact that the place floods all the time. If it rains, Manville seems to be underwater. That was what I always joked about, but it's like, seriously, it's flooding there is bad. So I'm very grateful not to live there anymore. Personally. It was a fine place. I never need to go back there and live there ever again. But yes. So, Omega, is your drinking water, because you haven't chimed in yet, but you asked the question, your drinking water good? In Australia, do you guys ever have to boil water and stuff? Or I assume it happens everywhere at some point. Like, just again, at some point they're like, yeah, you probably shouldn't drink the water. I don't know. And yeah, okay. When I used to go to Mexico to visit family, the water was so bad that you have to boil water because if you drink the tap water, you get sick. Yes. They warned us about that a lot when I was in elementary school and stuff. A lot of teachers, like, warned of that. And I don't know why, because, like, not a lot of us were going to Mexico, but that was, like, a big thing. Maybe it was because we were taught Spanish. That's what we were taught in school. Like, we didn't have a choice as to what we wanted to learn. There's the hole. I found it now that I started putting all the fluffs in, which is fine, because now I can transport the fluffs easier. But, yeah, I remember learning that, and one of the teachers was saying that her friend knew that going down there, and so she, like, ordered a Coke, and then she got ice in it, though, and she ended up getting sick because the ice was the water. So, yeah, not so great. Not so great. Luckily, you never got sick from drinking the water in Manville, at least as far as I know. I mean, I drank it once. I don't remember getting sick from it, but that was like a one-time, never gonna do that again. It even smelled weird. Like, it was not good. It was bad. It was not good. It was bad. Yep, that's usually how things work. I'm very descriptive, aren't I? I don't really know how much stuffing I'm putting in this, but I think I'm just gonna keep going for it. Just gonna keep adding more and more. Oh, let's see. Las Vegas, as they say. Oh, is that what it's called? It is more common in regional areas and places with mines. Where I live, I drink the tap water. Okay. Yeah, and like where my parents live, they drink the tap water too, and their tap water tastes absolutely fine. They're like in the woods though. We're in the mountainous farmlands. They're literally like deep in the woods. Which again, it's funny because people don't think of that with New Jersey, but there are places. There are places. The water's so bad in Mexico. The town sometimes just drinks nothing but Coca-Cola which creates the diabetes epidemic. Yeah. Right now on playing Fallout New Vegas Hardest Hearts DLC. My character is a cowboy that only uses cowboy weapons. Also, did you see my previous message? Because I don't remember you responding to it. Holy Knight, I might not have. I may have missed it. Give me a second. I'll try to scroll up. If I don't see it, I'll ask you to post it again. But, yes. Oh my goodness. Ow. Move my leg out. Let my leg rest. We're so close. We're so close. Alright, let's see how it looks with the poofiness. Oh, the poofiness makes it even cuter. I don't know how obvious it is to you guys, but it's a lot more obvious to me. We're adding a little bit more poofiness to it, and then we'll sew this sucker up. Sew this sucker up. And then, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll even have some extra fluffies for something else. Don't know for what, but I'll have it. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's true, Petunia. It's gonna happen. It does happen. Holy Night, you said good night, Nightshade was the last thing you said. My tap water tastes nice because we don't live in a city and we have well water in the cities. They put a bunch of chemicals in them. There you go. I found it. If that's the one you were referring to. I'm glad your water tastes nice though. Good, good. Very good. Very, very good. There is a saying here that if there is a place that is a bit if there is a place that is a bit off or weird, we say that there is something in the water. Oh yeah, water people. Yep, it's something in the water. That we do the same thing actually. That's funny. That's funny that that's a saying here too. Thank you. Yep, I found it, Holy Night. But yeah, that's funny. It's a saying here too. Look at that. Halfway around the world, and we're speaking the same stuff. Yep, it's something in the water. Oh boy, oh boy. What other sayings actually? That's actually kind of a fun conversation to have, right? What sayings do you guys have if you aren't from the US? Even if you're from the US, because I feel like the South and the North have different sayings. I don't know. I already talked about our issue with road rage here in New Jersey and how we just casually will not wish death upon people, but you know, if we're late, if there's a bunch of traffic, it's somebody better have died. I think I talked about that before. It's like kind of deranged, but that's just how we speak in New Jersey. We're like, someone better have died to have caused all this traffic. You ain't from around here, are ya, boy? Is that something you say, Ted? Is that specifically if somebody's a little off? Or is that just a saying in general? I'm trying to think of what other sayings we say. My favorite, squeal like a pig. Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Oh, this is funny because, where I work, my one coworker said this, and I knew exactly what she meant, but some of my other coworkers were like, what? The whole, cute enough to eat? Like talking about, like, she was talking about somebody's kids, and she was like, oh my god, they're just cute enough to eat, and somebody, like, looked like, what? It's like, you've never heard that? She'll be right, mate. She'll be right, mate. There you go. See, this is what happens to my face when I try to talk Australian. This cheek stays up. Stays up? Why can't I say up? Well, that's what happens. I look like I'm having a stroke. Bleed like a stuck pig. That we do not say. That we do not say. Bleed like a stuck... What does that mean? What is the, translation? When would you say that? Bleed like a stuck pig. Oop, there's a hole there too. Found another hole. Australian plastic. That's because one of my characters from my series has an Australian accent. She's not Australian though. She was raised by, well, raised is not the right word. Trained by an Australian from a young age. That's what we're gonna say with that. Yeah, South Texas is mostly Hispanic. Speak British. I don't know if I can speak very well British. It's gonna eventually go into Australian if I'm not careful. But as long as I don't do the stroke face, we might be able to speak a little bit of British. I don't know. I don't know if this is any good at all. I don't know if this is any good at all. I will have another sip of another spot of tea. I can't get my straw. Now it's just consuming bad accents. That's what the stream has devolved into. What accents can Ivy butcher now? Yes, South Texas and Hispanic. My favorite Black First Sergeant saying was, if I say it's chilly out, you better get a bold troop. I like that. Darjeeling is right behind me, isn't she? People that have that type of accent, well, I can't see the whole thing. People who have that type of accent often do not move the face often. So it makes that, Oh, so it makes that you don't move your face either. Oh, really? Oh, look at that. I'm accurate. I'm Australian accurate. That is a really good British accent. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that. You guys make me sad. I mean, your accent sounds pretty good to me. Aw, you guys are too kind. You guys are too kind here. I'm like, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna offend literally everyone with my accent, but you guys are saying it sounds pretty good. Thank you. Suck like a blood pig means something is bleeding a lot. Oh. Interesting. She sounds like C-3PO to me, kinda. Do I really? Wait, when I'm speaking British? Again, I barely have seen Star Wars, but I do know who he is. He's the golden one. He's the one, I don't know what channel this is or what video this is, but my husband has shown me multiple times the whole, the skin R2-D2. The South Texas accent is a Latino, a mix between Latino and country. Is that what that says? Yeah. Interesting. I want to see Southern plastic. Oh my stars. I don't know how well my Southern accent will be, but I can go ahead and give it a shot. Just for you guys. I can't do it. I can do oh my stars. Oh, you want to hear? The one thing I could say. This is also from a cartoon, but what are you going to do? Sweeten my cocoa. There's another accent for you. I don't think I can do anything else in that accent, but I can quote that. And I say that's literally the one thing I say to my husband. He's like, he loves it. That's Heidi from Evil Concarne. She's in one episode. Back of my day when what? Back of my day when had faces. If you do Southern, please do bois. What in the what? How do you do that? What in the hell? Is that Swedish? Yes. What are you going to do? Sweeten my cocoa? I don't know. That's what she says, and then she's defeated. But yeah, that's that for you. I like that one. That was just fun. Your Southern accent is on point. I'd get away with it in Dallas. I'm glad these accents are working out pretty well. You guys are like, oh, look at how puffy it is now. Look, it puffs out on the side. You can't see my ears. Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay. As I throw it onto the floor. Now, we'll sew it together. Then I will fix the hot glue of the ears. I will cut off this little excess. And we'll be good. It'll be perfect. Alright. Goodbye, you peak crazy something. I'm gonna... Oh, I unplugged something again, didn't I? You're gonna go? Alright. Blech. That's not a good one. Blech. Petunia. Blech. There you go. Have a good night. We'll see you next time, buddy. Your Southern accent is on point. Well, thank you so much, sugar. What's that? What's that accent? I'll just start doing a bunch of accents and be like, what is this? Just start, what other ones can I do? I don't think I can do a German accent unless I'm saying something offensive, and that's just because my dad always used to do German accents and say offensive jokes. So, we're not going to do that because YouTube won't appreciate that, I'm sure. But, alright, so I can do a Southern... Jesus, that's not what I wanted to do. So I can do a Southern accent, I can do an Australian accent, I can do a British accent. There we go. I think that's pretty good range for someone who can't do voices so well. I think that's... I'll take it. I'll take it. It's goodbye, Petunia. Or there's one phrase people bring up in Texas. What in tarnation? As long as you wear a cowboy hat. I actually have a cowboy hat. That's what I wear when I'm like outside mowing the lawn and stuff. Because it covers my whole face. Protects me from the sun. Remember, I'm a vampire. There are only two people in Texas accent-wise. Gabriel Iglesias and Stone Cold Steve Austin in between. Interesting. I know who Gabriel I know that guy. He's the comedian. He's the fat comedian, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong guy? I think I'm talking about the right guy. I think so. Oh, how am I gonna do this? No. So there you go. Oh, I'm so happy you guys like my accents now. This makes me feel so much more confident. So much more confident. Now I feel like I could sing for you guys, but still, not tonight. Not tonight, because the kiddos. Because the kiddos. Can't be waking them up, especially with the one having a nightmare. Poor thing. She was like just like sniffling, crying when I got in there. When I went in there, I was like, it's okay. She's like, I miss you. I was like, aw. I guess she had a dream and I left. That is definitely a fear of hers, because she says it like all the time. She's like, I'm like, can you go get your shoes on? Don't leave without me. I'm like, I'm not gonna leave without you. I ain't going nowhere, kiddo. Not without you. Such sweetness. Such sweetness. Alright, we're gonna say that that's probably good. I'm between two, Louisiana, and their accent is wild. What do they say? Oh! Ms. Ruby from Sly Cooper, is she a Louisiana? Because I can quote her. I actually have the whole cutscene pretty much memorized, because as a kid I wanted to memorize it. She's like, let me think. I might be able to do it for you. I'm going to be quoting the cutscene though, so it's going to sound a little stupid. Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get zapped. There you go. I want to see how well you pay attention. Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. That's totally out of order. They have the Cajun accent, the Acadian French language that's mostly spoken by the elders. Oh, interesting. Also, I was watching this video, love the story from Dream Tank Match, and I read on one of the comments saying that Darjeeling was speaking in English, so I checked and found Darjeeling speaking in English. Oh, nice. Wait, where's this other hole? Because there's definitely another hole. There were a couple. Maybe there weren't a couple. Maybe I got them all. Haha! Oh my gosh, it's just a giant poofy headband. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Alright, now we gotta put these two together. Oh, there's the other hole. Found it. It doesn't even look like it's there. It's, yeah, hopefully this one's an easy one to sew up, that means. I think it will be. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see. Big Sis is good at doing voices? Aw, thank you. Why do you think so? Doing English proverbs in English is great. Doing English. I don't know any English proverbs though. Speak all fancy Darjeeling talk. With my spot of tea. I love a spot of tea. I've been okay, let's see. Yeah, so it's canon. Okay. Okay, Scarlet? Wait, who's Scarlet? Who is Scarlet? Oh, I feel like when I made it poofy, it kind of made the ears a little stupid. That's okay. We got this. We'll fix it. We just gotta move around where the fluffies are. Which I have to kind of just feel them and push them around. Okay. Now, put these together. Kind of have to do it like this, which is a little awkward, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. Sew it right here, right across. Maybe I should trim it first. Probably should trim it first. We need to trim this side of it. Not the other side at all. And that is not the right scissors. From Gone with the Wind. Oh, I have not seen Gone with the Wind. It is what Darjeeling says to the annoying orange Pico. The annoying orange Pico. I see what you did there. That is very smart. Well, no, I know she says, like, fancy stuff. Oh, is Proverbs, like, a specific thing? I thought it was, like, a bunch of little stupid poem things. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm American. Can I just fall back on that? I'm American. I don't know what a proverb is. Another fun question for you all. What is your favorite, like, I guess I'm gonna say times in history to learn about? Like, historically, what's your favorite, if you had to pick, like, a documentary to watch right now, what would it be on? Because mine, and it's really funny, is the Black Plague. And specifically, there's this one specific documentary that used to be on at least, like, once a month, probably even more than that. My mom and I, every single weekend it was on, we would watch it. We have seen that documentary probably at least 10 to 20 times. It is just amazing. I don't know why we love it so much, but it is just so fantastic. I love learning about the bubonic plague. It's just so interesting to me. And what's really crazy is to think about the fact that, like, I look at shit that our ancestors, like, went through. Like, I've been watching these videos on different, like, types of torture and stuff, like, historically. And it's crazy because I'm like, that seems, like, so how did anyone even survive back then? And it's like, wait, my ancestors had to survive back then for me to exist today. And maybe that sounds really obvious, but it's, like, really crazy when you start, like, really thinking about it, that all how difficult it was back then. It's crazy. Actually, I'll read on. Okay, hold on. Let me first see. High medieval, World War II, the Cold War. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it's neat too that, like, a lot of people have different opinions on it. That's why I was curious, like, what you guys prefer to watch in regards to history, because it's like, for me, it's definitely bubonic plague first, because I've literally seen that documentary so many times. I love it. But then it's probably Salem witch trials, because that's just interesting too. I really like The Crucible. Not that that's a documentary, but I do like The Crucible quite a bit. And then, yeah. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and I lost it. I'll think of it again. But, okay, so in regards to, like, how difficult things were back then, that's something I always think about, because I hear people say, like, oh, the world's so difficult now, and why would you bring a child into this world? I've heard people say that, like, oh, I'm not bringing a child into this world. And every time I hear that, I just think, I'm like, people have been, like, having kids during, like, the bubonic plague and shit. Like, these times are nowhere near as hard as other times, and if they just gave up then, like, the human race would have gone extinct, you know? Fun fact, the Black Plague killed 60% of all humanity. The Black Plague is more devastating than every war we've had. That is why the mortality rate was so high. My favorite documentary is Bowling for Columbine. Not so much for content, but how it was kind of a time capsule of the early 2000s. That sounds interesting. And World War II. Some historical videos I've been watching recently are the Soviet-Afghan War. Interesting. You hated The Crucible, but I was learning about the Puritan America history. Dude, I'm surprised you... See, that's another issue with the American educational system. I know shit all about Australia. I don't think we learned anything about Australia at all. I don't think you guys came up in history at all. And our history stopped at World War II in history class, which I had up until, like, you know, a little, junior year of high school? Senior year I didn't have to take history? Literally. I think I saw the Korean War. I remember seeing the lines of, like, where the, you know what line I'm talking about. How it shifted back and forth during the war. There's a word for it. You guys probably know it. But after that, learned nothing. I didn't learn any history after that, and we didn't learn history from anywhere else around the world except for, like, did we even? I guess we learned a little bit. I learned more history in art history than I did in history in high school. Art history in college taught me more about history. But I also have to say it was taught through a lens that I cared about at that point, because I care about art. But we weren't taught much at all. World War II is where it ended, and we didn't even focus on a lot of that. Like, I feel like they just, it's so bad. But I like the Crucible because, speaking of how things are taught, they synced up our history class to teach us about the Salem witch trials, which lasted like maybe a few weeks. Like, we learned about it maybe a week or so. My English teacher, we were like not the smart class. It was called college prep class, the CP class, and we like were reading it, and we got super into it, and we'd have these big discussions on it. And part of it was definitely just we wanted to waste time in class, but it got to the point where we all got like really into it. We spent over half the year reading The Crucible, and I think that's why I like it, because we took our time, and then we watched the movie. But after that, we read Of Mice and Men. I don't know. There was a lot of really crappy reading in school, and that probably also helped, to be honest, because, like, oh my god, that freaking book where the guy's cursing all the time. It's Catcher in the Rye. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. The only reason I was like, oh, The Catcher in the Rye when I first heard it, because I was like, oh, that's in the song We Didn't Start the Fire. Because I know most of the lyrics to that song, out of order, but I know most of them. That's a good song, Billy Joel. It's a good song just to know the lyrics, because it's like all historical or whatnot. The teaching lady told me we won World War II, and that's all I needed to know. Sounds about right. Sounds about right for American school system. Problem is that we have too much American stuff. We have to study the Vietnam War, and we did it from the American point of view. See, we weren't taught about the Vietnam War at all, which isn't that funny. The Australians learn more about the Vietnam War than the Americans do, at least not in New Jersey. We were there, our own stupid curriculum does way too much American. Yeah, why? Not for nothing, but why? Like, that's the other thing. I'm like, oh man, we didn't learn anything about Australia. But at the end of the day, like, again, it's like, why? We really wouldn't need to know it, but it would be cool to like know some of it. Again, we didn't learn anything about you guys. So, and that's a lot of countries we don't know anything about. It's like kind of crazy, but it is it's weird that you guys learn so much of it. Us. I don't know. Like, even, like, to be totally blunt with you, I mean, I don't even know what side of any war you were on. I mean, I can make my guesses. I assume you were an ally, but I have no idea. Like, because I wasn't taught it. Which is crazy. And why I think the Soviet-Afghan war is interesting is because a lot of the Mujahideen groups that were fighting against the Soviets soon became the terrorist groups that we know today. Oh, interesting. Our dads were in Vietnam. All we needed to know. That's what my grandfather was in. He was in Vietnam, I believe. I get confused. No, he wasn't in Vietnam. He was in Korea. Oh, I get confused because my husband's grandfather was in the one and my grandfather was in the other, and I get confused between the two because it's Navy and Marines, and it's like wherever the British are, you will find Dominions, what? And that Charlie don't play fair, so we gotta be a little rougher. I have no idea why. It made a lot of us way more American than we need to because we got sick of learning about America. Yeah. That's weird. That's so weird that you learned so much about America. I don't know why. That does not make too much sense to me. Did you watch Mr. East? Where was the British are you finding? The only thing I learned about history was that American Revolution. Yeah, you know, we spent a lot of time in middle school on the Civil War. That was the big thing we learned. Even the World Wars, we didn't... I feel like we... What the heck is wrong with you, machine? I feel like we didn't even learn that much about the World Wars, to be fair. Oh, there's a big glob of thread. Whatever. We're just gonna pretend it's not there. Oh, it's not happy. It's not happy. It's not happy. It's okay. It's okay. No. It's like, no, you cannot just escape. You can't just pretend nothing's happening. Now it's like stuck to the machine. Okay. Wow. I don't know why that happens. Something's still sharp over here. Dominions is the name of the settlement colonies in the British Empire? Oh. Wait. Is the name of the settlers colonies in the British Empire? Seeing, like, this is how bad my history is. Like, okay, so the British Empire is Britain. I think we talked about that before. Who all is what? Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at it! It's got this little, I gotta cut the little nub off here. I also feel like I have to make it a little bit tighter. But it's good. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little tighter. Just because I don't believe this is not gonna come apart if I don't sew it up here too. But it's almost done. We just cut the excess. Tempted to just sew it right here. This might not work, but we're gonna try. Oh yeah, we have to cut. No, we cut the excess already. So then we just have to re-hot glue. Oh wait, no. Don't do it like that. Yes, like this, but it's gotta be like that. It's gotta be like this. Okay. Gotta turn things around. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, there's so much crud that got stuck in here. Sorry, bugger this one up. I have no idea why. It made us, a lot of us, anti-American than we need to be because we got sick of learning about America. It's not our own, and we see the problem with it. Yeah, no, and I totally get that. I get that. If you were forced to learn about another country that's not your own, you have no reason to learn about us to that extent. I can get how that would get some animosity. I completely understand that. Because I think anyone would be like that. It'd be like, why the hell are we learning so much about someone that's not us? That 100% makes sense to me. And I love America, but yeah, like, why you needed to learn so much about us does not... What the hell is going on with my machine? Sorry. I don't want to, like, break it because nothing's working. Okay. Well. What is wrong with you, machine? What is wrong? What is the problem? Why don't you want to help me? Why don't you want to work anymore? Why did the whole metal thing come out? That's probably not a good thing. Where even did this go? Oh, it went all the way back here. Huh. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing this. Alright. Hold on. Let's redo this and see if we can get it to be right. Where'd the piece go that I just took? And it's gone! Let's see. Dominions are the name of the settlers' colonies in the British Empire. Okay, we did that. Canada, Newfoundland, Canada, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. We will also find that's... but, wait, what? We also find the other types of colonies there as well. Okay. See, and I don't even know that. I just know you guys were a prisoner colony, yes? Like, they sent all their prisoners over to Australia. That's what I learned. And I don't know if I learned that in school. I might have just learned that from someone else telling me that, and I don't know how accurate that is, but I assume that's pretty accurate. That's why you guys are all so hardy. You can deal with all the wildlife. That's my fan theory. As a ignorant American who doesn't understand Australia. But, you know. Again. I love my country, but I don't know why you guys are learning so much about it. And I understand your annoyance with it. Let's see. America is the ex-pro wrestler who lives in a trailer and is often drunk, but when you need someone's ass stomped, you know who to call. That's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate, because again, we may not be the smartest, but if you need help, we're here. Sometimes to our own detriment. Sometimes I think America needs to focus more on itself, which is funny because I feel like a lot of places see us as only focusing on ourselves, but like we have so many problems here, and I feel like we try to solve the world's issues where we should really just butt out and deal with ourselves. But that's just my opinion. Personally. It was ever subjects as well. If it was 2 subjects, it would have been fine. Oh, it was like in every subject, but there was at least 1 subject once a year. Yeah, like why in the world? Why would you have to read The Crucible? Why would you? Okay, my machine's actually making me mad. The good thing is I'm almost done, but I'm really annoyed with this because I don't know why it's having this issue. It's just bunching up underneath the thing. What's going on? Why are you not happy? Please be happy. Please, for the love of God, help me and let me finish this. I am so close to being done, please. Okay, and the metal thing came out again. Maybe it's the metal thing that's having issues. There's a sewing machine repair shop, I think, across the river, so I could go over there. I think they fix vacuums and sewing machines, if I remember correctly. Yes, you were founded as a penal colony, that's what it's called. See, okay, I know that. I know that about you guys. That's really it, though. That's really it, though. That's basically our perception of America. I think it's pretty accurate. Yes, I agree with consuming. America should focus on itself instead of being the world's mother. Yeah, and no one else should have to learn about us. To Omega's point. Our history is our history. Like, you don't need to know about us. We're here if you need us. That's all you need to know. We got the guns and all that, and we're here. If you need our help, let us know. Okay, it did it again. That's it. That's it. Giving up. No more sewing. No more sewing! I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's doing this. It's like getting hooked on itself in a bad way, and I'm just done. I'm done with the sewing, which is fine, because I actually am done with the sewing. I just, don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. It might just be the kind of thread I'm using, but I'm surprised it, like, didn't have that issue the entire time, if that's the case. You know? Ugh. Move that over. Move that on over. Let's go ahead and put this on. And get rid of all the little extras here. Yeah, it definitely... Maybe I'll just hand sew this part. Not right now, but I'll hand sew it later. So now I'm worried it's going to come apart, but I really don't have a... Obviously, it's not going to help me, so I don't really have a choice. You know, before I do that, let's put it on. Make sure it still fits. Ugh, now it's a little tight. That's okay. I'd rather it be a little tight. It's still, like, stretchy, so... There we go. Is it good? What do you guys think? Kind of feel like it's okay. I feel like I should have put a little less stuffing in it. If I'm being really honest with you guys. Here, I'll come up there so you can see.
So you can see.
Okay, now I'm like colorful. Now it's like very. So I have to real quick just hot glue this back down a little bit, and then. I mean, I guess it's fine. I think I need to stop touching it. The little excess here I'm gonna cut off, but what do you think? What do you think? Good? Good? Look accurate? I feel like I'm too picky. Okay, that gets glued down again, so I can fix that, but I feel like they're very tall. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, let's get the thing fell completely down.
Oh, it's hot. This light is very warm. Come on, don't do this to me. The sewing machine already went. I don't need the light to go to. Alright, none of the lights, just not even pointed where it should be, but that's okay. Looks amazing, thank you. Hey, Lynx. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, this is, I definitely need to resew it though. It is gonna fall apart. But I have to, I'll hand sew it. I'm gonna cut a little bit of the excess off, but not all of it. Just get some of those extra pieces out of there. But yeah, alright, let's finish the hot glue part. Oh, that's something else that fell over there. That's okay. Looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is the sewing machine? Maybe? If it's the light over there, that's fine too. Yeah, I guess that was the sewing. I thought the sewing machine was plugged in over there. I might have just said, like, randomly plugged in my CD player, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. But cool. Cool. It does look like now it has, like, some random spots of hot glue, too. But that I can easily fix, because I can just kind of graze them off the top. That's what I was doing before. Because it's just, like, the tippy tops of the fuzzes. I just have to very carefully snip them off. That should be good. But yeah, I like how it looks, so it looks fairly good to me. It's good enough for me, I guess. You know, I say as I continue to do edits, because that's just how I am. I don't know why. I just have to be doing this. Let me get all the little strings off of it too, while I'm waiting for the hot glue. Looks amazing, good job, thank you. Hello there, Lynx. I'm sad that you are no longer fish. What? He was a fish? That's fun. Just watched 5 hours of NASCAR. Oh, interesting. Good. Did the person win who you wanted to win? Who else pronounced it Willie Coyote as a kid? If you did, you were correct. And probably cool. It was Wile E. Coyote when I watched it as a kid, but I wasn't that generation. You know what I always pronounced wrong? Eco the Dolphin. For the Sega Genesis? Yep, that's Echo, not Eco. But to be fair, I think the name still works. Your mic is kind of low. Is it really? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the music got turned back up loud. I'm sorry. So the mic can't be any louder, but the music can be quieter. I think the music just kind of... Is the music still there? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I must have hit it. I don't know when that happened. Based. Thank you for letting me know, Lynx. You guys can always let me know, because sometimes I click things, or... You know, all that. Let me know, definitely, if you notice. If you're like, how come I can't hear you anymore? Was it when I was doing the accents that I hit it when I was, Nope, no music. Now there should be maybe some music? Lies, ma'am. It is very much Echo the Dolphin. I mean, he just sounds he has a sound thingy he uses. Well, he's Eco. I always call him Eco the Dolphin. There should be some music now. Hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if there's still music. I'm like trying to watch it from here on the thing above me. Okay. Maybe that's good? I used to play that game all the time as a youth and just made him swim and listen to the sound. The sound of the music was really good. Yeah, I just killed him a lot because I couldn't play that game for the life of me. I mean, it's a hard game, in my defense. Not that I'm very good at video games, but I love video games. Yeah, I've been playing them for a very long time. Like Eco that I played as a kid, but yeah. Eco was a cute little dolphin who needed air, and I didn't know how to get him it, so he died a lot. The dolphin game about alien abduction. It's an interesting game. I've seen a lot of like the cutscenes and stuff, but not cutscenes. I've seen like the boss battle. That's what I meant. There's not really too many. I mean, the dolphins get sucked into the air in the beginning, so I guess that kind of is a cutscene. That's what cutscenes used to be back in those days. Oh, goody gumdrops. I'm waiting for this to heat up a little more. Come on, buddy.
I have it on high heat too. Start hot gluing it while it's on my head. Yeah, doing the wig's gonna be fun. Ooh, this is gonna come apart. I can feel it's gonna come apart any second now, but that's okay. Again, it's like such a small little thing. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll just add some fabric here, make it thicker. Because, like, the part that's there right now, like, I'm not doing this on stream right now. I might just do this off stream. Add some fabric here and make it thicker. Because, yeah, this part already came undone. This is going to come undone. Because my sewing machine decided to kill itself. Which it'll hopefully end up working next time. No, you got to get the air pockets on the surface. Yeah, but what about when you're in that cave in, like, the second level and then there's no way to get to the surface? Where are the air pockets then? I'll tell you where. Not in Eco, and Eco then just drowns. Coming out awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're good. The ears are pretty much done. That ear hat. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks good. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this cosplay. I'm so excited. It's been a while since I've like made a whole cosplay from scratch. The Girls and Panzer ones. I mean, I made the hat for my Kuro one, but the like I haven't done like a full cosplay since probably 2017. Before that, I made Miss Straw from Metal Gear. I literally didn't go anywhere. I just did it for a Halloween, and then I like threw the costume away afterwards because I don't know what to do with cosplays after I make them. Like with this one, I'll keep because every single part of it is something I'd wear normally. You gotta get to the crevices. Oh really, dude? It's not that hard, dude. I was born in '95. When did the Sega Genesis come out? I was very young, Ted. Very young. Obviously, I didn't figure that part out. maybe if I played it nowadays, I'd be better. That's it. I'll play Eco the Dolphin on stream. We'll see how far I get. It's supposed to be a hard game, though. Did you beat it, Ted? Because it's, like, notoriously difficult. Because they made it difficult, because they didn't want people just to beat it in one day. So I guess that was kind of the reputation games had. I don't know. I never found a Sega Genesis game to be that easy. I almost beat Sonic 2. But I did have my brother playing as Tails, so if we were in dire straits, I was like, okay, just you play, you kill him, and I'm going to stand over here, because if I get hit, I'm dead. But if you get hit, you come back. Alright, let's put this on Wilson. There we go, Wilson. Thank you for wearing the Mimi ears. Very nice. So that I may figure out what the heck I still need to do. Ah, haha, they look so cute. They do look oh so cute. So yeah, I don't think I want to put more hot glue there. I just want to melt the hot glue that's already there. And they came off. Wilson! Wilson! Let's pin him back to his head. That's gonna be how we do it. Alright. That way, they don't go anywhere. One more, and there. And, you know, we'll do the bottoms just because they're gonna, again, it's gonna come off soon. So might as well pin them as well. There we go. Yes, the alien at the end is hard. Okay. Oh, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, when I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. My parents got the Sega Genesis as like an anniversary gift or something before I was born. And then when I was a kid, I grew up with the Sega Genesis and the PlayStation 1. I still love the PlayStation 1. And PlayStation 2 is my favorite console of all time. I just got hot glue on all that shit. Here, we're going to have to... I'm going to do this, and then we're going to call it a night, because I just messed that up. It's not too noticeable to anyone who's not me, I'm sure. But to me, I just got hot glue on all this stuff, and that's not going to be easy to get. Well, it'll be fine to get off. I just would have rather not had to take it off. It's okay. It'll be okay. I'll just hold this here now, and I will figure out what's going on with my thingy-majigger, but Anyways, I guess I will leave you guys with me holding Wilson. Because for the most part here, there's not much more to be done, and it is 12:30, so I think I'm gonna go. And I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but who knows? If the stars align, possibly my husband's friend is coming over. So if he decides to stay late and they stay up gaming, then I probably will stream again, and we can start on Ushka's hair. But I'll let you guys know if that's gonna happen once I know what's going on with that whole situation. Anyways, goodbye. You have the cool Sega kids who smoked cigarettes, skipped school, made out behind the gas station. Nice. Alright, everybody. Then you have the Nintendorks who were lame. Very nice, Ted. Was a different time back then, huh? Anyways, good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time. Bye!